I just don't know how to say goodbye.
Guys, give me a good bird pun right the fuck now. Give me a fucking bird pun right now. Okay? Actually, you know what? I have the perfect one. Check this shit out.
Bird up.
That was so much.
Everybody wanna be substantial, so build whatever you have, establish and chill. I'm with you when you grab the passion and skill. Let me say you won't, you have, can and will. Come on, I don't wanna be alone. I'm going outside of my mind, my hands stretched like voyagers. Escape calamity, keeping an eye on my time. No aspect is enjoyable. Escape philosophy, consider the angles and all strangers. An outcast to my last breath, dusting, disgusting, conducting the perfect little hollow life. To keep it light and sleep at night, easy, right? I'm all alone, I make a play to keep it smooth and pass the day.
Well, well, well. Look who it is. It's you. You're back? On a Tuesday of all things? Oh, you're so precious. Welcome on into the Doulahan's Den. It is January 2nd, 2024. And my name is Zardimus. Today we're going back a little more to a normal feel. We're going to start off with a little bit of gotcha news. Going to slide straight from there into our FGO yearly planning session, 1 of 2. The other one will be at the middle of the year, so make sure you don't miss it. After that, we'll probably clean up AP on FGO, then slide on into Honkai Star Rail for a little bit of Gears and Gold, maybe a little bit of Memory of Chaos if I'm feeling up to it. And if we've still got time after that, we'll round off with some Like a Dragon Gaiden. It's going to be a busy day, so strap in. Just a moment while I get all touched up and pretty for you. By which I mean, I forgot to get rid of the Santa hat, and that's gotta go. It's so cramping my style, actually. There we go. Much better. See, I love it when I get to look good for you. It's just that easy. So, we got a lot to do today. Let's get her done. Okay. We're going to crank the music low, but not all the way off. And we're going to get started here. So, issue of business numero uno. We have a very important FGO voice actor birthday to call out / celebrate. For it is a name that many of you should, would, and do know. That's right, we've got a big one today. A huge, large, chunky birthday. Because it is a very happy 45th birthday I would like to wish to the one and only Rie Tanaka. If you don't recognize at least some of these roles, please exit the stream and obtain some culture. We'll welcome you back, but this is essential, okay? You gotta recognize at least one of these. Probably at least 2 or 3. Now, personally, I of course know Kiara, but to say that I knew nothing of Air Gear would be a pure insult to me. Azumanga Daioh I recognize from plenty of memes. Rose and Maiden used to be talked about all the time. Of course, there's friggin' Toho. Hayate, the combat butler, actually used to be really popular. Mushoku Tensei was popular not too long ago. Higurashi, Gundam Seed, Strike Witches, Golden Panzer, Record of Ragnarok, Reincarnated Slime, Hyperdimension Neptunia, Mega Man friggin' Zero, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Grand Blue Fantasy, Persona 3, come on, you gotta recognize something! He was even Ferris from Final Fantasy V, which I didn't know. Do you watch Sobudu anime? You've heard Rie, undoubtedly. Like, she's in too much. He's in all of the current big gachas. There's just... Look, man. If you don't know Rie Tanaka, you're a little uncultured. To a point where it's probably unacceptable in just public, really. So happy 45th birthday to her. But other than that, we are pretty fresh out of FGO news. Things are still cooling down from New Year's, so plenty of room. I think the only slightly notable thing that isn't relevant to us is that the New Year's reward campaign for Japan servers specifically will be delayed due to the earthquake and tsunami. So best of wishes to everyone currently struggling it out over in the big JP. A bit of water there to clear my throat, because apparently it is disagreeing with my choices to participate in society today. Unfortunately, it has no choice. There are a couple of new leaks, but nothing too interesting. We've got a new beta version for Star Rail, but nothing really updated gameplay-wise, so nothing we care about. Apparently it was found that March 7th has had 2 names for her updated version in the files, and we're not sure whether it was just a name change, whether it's a major plot character, nobody knows. But it's interesting. Other than that, not a ton going on there. So, moving onwards, we are going to slide into our FGO gacha planning for the year. I'm probably going to do it right here, over the meme, because I am a character. Or I could do it over there. Do I have a good setup for it on this screen? Oh, Let's see. Let's find out, shall we? Anything is possible if you believe. The setup's not too bad. I don't hate it. I can jam with it. Yeah, okay, we'll run with this. Sure. Slide on over. So, as I come up here, you will notice a couple of things. First of all, you can't see it, but there are 2 tabs here. Welcome to my whole planning spreadsheet that needs to be updated to cover the current dates. The tracking has gotten better over the years, but we've still got a lot of work to do. I also used to do a whole lot of calculating down here, and it's all now pointless. I delete it. Go away. Be gone. Alright. So, what I've got for the year so far is pulling for DaVinci NP1, which will probably be on stream, but it is like a day-long window, so if it's not, please forgive. I will probably do a Discord for stop. Bowser NP1 is going to be second month of the year more than likely because of Valentine's, and we'll probably have a bit better of a budget. We're only leasing 150 for Caster DaVinci. She has value as a waifu, but her use count for me, I can already feel will be pretty low. Bassett, on the other hand, is just fun. She's got unique toys in her kit. I will lease her a full 450. Tomatomo is another 4 months after that. Oh wait, sorry, no. This is what I'm expecting to use, rather. This is what I'm leasing, which is everything I have. I forget how that works. I'm forgetting my own sheet. But Tomatomo, we're only leasing at 330 flat. We'll see how long that sticks. However, we have new servants in stock. We have new priorities, new gameplay manners over the half year when this was changed in. So we probably need to take a look and go shopping a little. So let's take a look at the year upcoming for NA. Starting off strong, got the New Year campaign. It's going till January 10th from the looks of it. And if we pop up here, we can take a look. This is obviously going to go the whole time. This is not important. We don't care. However, it does look as though DaVinci will be on the 7th, which if we check real quick, is a Sunday, so it will probably be a Discord stream for that bull sesh. We'll see. But that covers that. That's pretty much guaranteed. Knew that was going to happen, no big deal. There's a bunch of improvement stuff, but I'm pretty sure these don't come with banners. These are just general improvements to Arkham. So, where do we go from there? Well, there's a Korean Sky Light banner, but that does nothing for me. These are both commemorations, which are just gifts in the mail. What does that have to do with Jean? Party max cost readjustment. Party cost base values at certain master levels below 100 will be readjusted to smoothen the gameplay experience. So you go from 25, aka barely able to use a 5-star, to 56 at master level 1. This is a huge change if you're a new player. You can now skip the quest start animations. People will probably enjoy that a little bit. Very nice. We have the case files rerun. This is Estrella, Reigns, and the new Pretender, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Yep, Estrella, or Reigns Hephaestion in Banner 1, and Banner 2 is Waver Estrella. This is a pretty good new player banner, I want to say. And if you're interested in having a Pretender and you missed Obi Trice, maybe this. I wouldn't say it's a necessary thing. But having an event bonus servant, one of these four in particular, Ray included, who is free, will be pretty handy for the raid quest that is to happen. So, if you don't have one, you might want to consider picking one of these up. Arc 1 improvements. We have a Prison Tower free access commemorative summoning campaign. I will check the banner, but I'm pretty sure it's just these two, and thus not of interest to me. Oh, there's a summoning campaign with this. Oh no, this is tied to that, to the Prison Tower stuff. So this is Pure Prisms, which we got already. Tutorial missions have been added to extra missions, which we've gotten already. Free access to Prison Tower, which I don't know if we have this. it's free access. So if you bought the main interlude, it should be able to refund you now. Free access to Arjuna and Karna trial quest, which is, hey, 2 free summon tickets, smiley emoji. Costume dresses added to Da Vinci's workshop. If they haven't been already, they will be. But overall, nothing too fascinating. And as expected, no 4 stars, nothing too fascinating, just these 2. Arjuna and Karna summoning campaign, easy skip. Arc 1 improvements part 4, new summoning campaign, yep. Arash and Ishtar. Tempting for Arash, but not tempting enough. I have a lot to save for in the upcoming years. They are adding advanced quests with this one, which will give you CEs that will increase the drop rate for certain mats. So this is going to be important. Void Dust is always handy. Looking forward to that. Any others? Was it just Dust right away? Because usually they gave 2 or 3 at a time. Okay, it looks like it's just Dust. Okay. Merry Christmas from the Underworld, but we already have that. Valentine's 2022 pre-release. What's the banner? Wow, it's Skip! While I would like X-Alter, she has shunned me once already, and I have a target literally on the very next banner, so nothing we can do about this. Murasaki is a very low tier 1, and everything else in this banner sucks to me. Buzz it. Valentine's 2022. Only Mononon McLear matters. Everything else is just in the way. What's good on here for newer players? Seton Eye's actually not that bad of a pickup. She has quite a few places where her niche works out really strongly for her. Mabe isn't too bad either. She kind of does a lot of damage in places where she does damage. What else? Vritra is great, but she's in permanent pool. But they don't put 5 stars on banner together. If these 2 were together, I'd say this might be worth it, but Bradamante kind of drags that down. Mordred is and still is, has been and still is handy, as is Sun Zong. On stage is permanent pool. Pretty much everything here is permanent, I think. Not that they're bad, but still permanent. Yeah, not a lot to worry about here. The CE, ooh, NP damage, NP gain, and ignore invincible on a CE is pretty strong. I hate the characters in it, but the effects are pretty good. Not bad. Kinda looking forward to this a little more now. Karen gains the strengthening that helps her out a lot if you have her, or looking to have her. So good for her. Let's see. Who has bonus for this? Straya has bonus for this, and Medusa Lily has bonus for this, so I'm pretty secure in if I need damage and something happens and I don't get Bassett. Which sounds unlikely, but that's already on our pull banner, or our pull plan, so we're pretty secure in it. And there's a Karen rerun that we will be skipping. Seraph, free access campaign. KP is here. And while we love KP, wouldn't mind a copy of Lip. I already have Suzuka and Melt. Not that important. Not on my radar. Advanced Quest Part 2. Pretty sure these don't come with summoning campaigns. This one's Bones, though. And I will be getting this. I want all of those, pretty much. Those extra drops do matter to me. March. And we hit White Day for the Husbando Enjoyers. They get a bunch of glasses-based uniforms. So, good for the boys. Good for the boys. A gift CE. One of the 9 fully voiced CEs. That's going to be an interesting... Oh, wait. It's not an interesting choice at all. Haha. The selection was already made for me. Would you look at that? It's a kindness CE. Phenomenal. And as for the bespectacled individuals themselves, it is a God Juna and Saito banner. I have Saito. I sort of want God Juna, but not enough to pull likely. I don't think anything from downtown is pulling me. I kind of want Assassin Lee, but not enough to really dip my toes in the pool too much, especially since the CE I want is a 3-star, so I can just spam friend points for it. Are any of the 5 stars from this good, is the question. One Night Stream has 2 hits of invincibility, which isn't bad, but it's split stat. Water Gun Barrel, ooh, ignore defense on an attack focus CE. That's not too bad. Very, very, very niche use, but when it comes in handy, it will come in handy. And the buffs are generic enough that you probably won't care. If it had starting NP, it'd be godlike, but can't win them all. That's mostly a skip for me, unfortunately. Hey, check it out, a Nostalgia banner. Hey, check it out, a Merlin banner. And skipped them both. Battle in New York. So our lottery this year is looking like it's in March, April. Fascinating. Odysseus and Tesla banner featuring Nero and Thomas. Wow, it's a skip. And Greg Gamesh gets a nice double banner to himself. The CE is Galaxy Coronos, which is okay. I'm not going to lose my mind. The art on it looks clean as fuck, though. Doc Kickian is also nice art. I actually like all the art on these series. This is pretty ballin'. Like, look at this. This is clean as fuck. It was ridiculously clean, actually. But, Cosmo Chaldea High School. It's starting NP crit damage arts crit. I could see some places it could be used, but split stat isn't great. Check ready is guts, NP damage, NP gen. Attack focus, It's also probably the freebie, considering it has 100% damage. Nothing too schmancy there, other than the fact that it's a lottery, and we love that. Ivan and Anastasia on banner. Skip. Pretty easy skip with that. Advanced Quest 3, Lost Belt number 2. Seatna, Escadoodle, Bryn, Sigurd, Nappy Boy, Valks, Holmes. Easy skip. Moving on to April proper. We finally get Sea Monster Crisis, aka, oh, these were drawn by the Pokemon artist. They look kind of weird, but, you know, it's your first Vietnamese servants. We take what we can get, you know? We take what we can get. I'm unfortunately fearing that will be a skip too, but, hey, you never know. Oh, right, Super Bunyan. Also probably a skip, but we'll take a look. There is a nice little app that JP gets, whereas NA gets browser games, but it doesn't look like there's anything considering as far as pulls. Event contains spoilers for Avalon LaFay and requires a clear of LB2 Gotter double. Let's see. There's the welfare and the main servant that get the bonus, and no one else. Whack. But my DaVinci Rider NP4 as well as my Melt will both come in handy here. Very nice. How's the CE? Start NP damage arts quick, but it's split stat. If that was attack focused, that could have been a Looper CE big time. Unfortunate. The Trunk Sisters and Lambda come in on banner 1 with fairly mediocre CEs. Trunk Sisters are okay. Lambda is still a premier arts Lancer Looper. Morgan. Bleh. Skip. Alright, what are we doing with this? New servant, but in the friend point pool. New servant, new servant. So 100% bonus is out for this one. Liz, Stolf, Marie, Edison. I don't even want the damage bonus from this place anymore. Keep it. I'm going home. The event CE is cranking. Ooh, start NP Buster and NP damage with full attack stat. This is going to be beautiful. I'm so glad this is the event CE. This is going to be great to have in any roster, let alone for new players. Super Bunyan's okay. Daikokutin, it's okay. Nothing too special going on here. Looks like the 5-star Banner CE is another Ignore Invincible. We're getting a lot more of these lately, being notice. Ignore Invincible, crit damage, NP gain. Nothing too schwanky, but nothing too bad. Looks like I'm pretty safe in April. What about May? We got a 25 million downloads campaign with Castoria for anyone who missed literally the toppest tier support in the game regardless of what color you play. Because while she is primarily a blue support, her NP and her non-aligned 50% charge make her cracked as fuck. Love that for her. Constantine drops. Tunguska becomes a main interlude. Both the Trom pre-release campaigns as well as Advanced Quest 5. I'm skipping this banner. I talked about it when first Tunguska banner came up, but that's an easy skip, so we're just going to grab June as well. Trom releases with Charlie. Holy Grail Front featuring Jinako. Lost Belt number 3, that is Qin Shi Huang, Prince of Landing, Qin Yingyu, Assassin Lee, Zhang, and Red Hair. Skipperinos have everyone I want except Zhang here, and I can unfortunately... Well, I missed these two, but I can live without them, because we've got some other interesting stuff coming up. Like Nanmei Yumi Hari, so let's take a look at that. Okay. So, Constantine's Trial Quest, as well as Constantine himself. This man's NP is hyper whack, and I will not be pulling for him under any circumstance, but I wish those who like pretty men the best. Same banner? No, this is the Taigong banner. It's okay, but unfortunately this no longer has the bond thing that was only for the event version of Tunguska, not the main interlude, so without the bond bonus, this means nothing. Although this isn't a bad CE, crit damage, quick buster, and start NP, still very solid for newer players, but unless you really like Taigong Wong or Duperninya, no real reason to pull here. Trom! It's Charlie! Strangely enough, I hear more about Kremhild than I hear about Charlie these days. Unfortunately, Kremhild is story locked, which Charlie is limited. So, that kind of mitigates things a little. Not a ton, because Story Banner is still hella trap, but I see no reason to dip my toes in here. And I don't really like Kremhild anyway. This CE is okay-ish at best. Not a lot really going on here CE-wise. I mean, he's still quick. I love quick, but until it gets proper support, it's still carrot quick. Banner 2. Ruler Moriarty forgot he existed. Don Quixote and Zhang Jue. An interesting setup, but none of these servants are doing it for me. I actually dislike Ruler Moriarty. Younger Moriarties look way more than older. I think Don Quixote is neat. Not neat enough to warrant a pull here. Oh, I don't pull on a banner if I don't like the 5-star. If I'm not willing to risk it for the 5-star, the banner's chances drop to immediately like a 0.1% chance of me pulling on it. Holmes and Siegfried. Good joke. I already have Holmes. Holy Grail Front Moonsault Banner Summoning Campaign. It's just Jinako, who's in the burner pool. And Summer BB, who I already have. Easy Skipperino, baby. Nanmei Yumihari Hakenden, aka where it starts to get spicy for me. For UC. Hessian Lobo's pretty good. I like my boy. He's got my dual happenings happen. I might need to see if I can slide in a pull here to sneak on him, but I don't remember anything about bucking. I don't think she sees much use as a right there. Nice dog, though. We love the dog event. Dog event gonna be real good. Let's see. Charges NP gauge 3%. Charges parties gauge except self 10. Gain 15 crit stars. Okay, not bad. Increase one ally's 3-color performance 3 turns. Their crit damage and their NP damage 3 turns. Okay, so it's everything but attack. And both of this, the color buff, and the crit damage and NP damage, those two are effectively the same category, are multipliers, so it's 20 times 20, or 1.2 times 1.2. Makes this a really nice buff. Unfortunately, she doesn't give enough meter. Increases own arts performance 3 turns, buff on attack 3 turns, increases party's attack 5% 3 turns when attacking with arts cards, which means to try and get her fully multiplying, you'd want to do something like her arts, your carries NP. It's cumbersome. NP increases damage against demonic for 30% for 1 turn, so she gets full card bonus on it. And it's a super effective mod, so it's individually multiplicative. AoE, 8 crit stars, extra damage against evil, so demonic evil gets fucking dunked by 8 Dog Chronicles. Love that for her. It's not a bad banner. I don't hate it. Unfortunately, for it, Campaign 2. Hey, it's Lobo and friggin' Minamoto no Tametomo, aka Gundam Archer, aka Full Armor, aka We're Going, baby. Let's check out the CEs.
It tastes.
I give it a hydrate, Roga.
A fuckhole.
Let's see. 5 stars, split stat. Tragic, you hate to see it. Does have 3 return stars, which is an interesting bonus. Could be a side bet to 2030. We love that, but other than that, not really that impressive. And banner 3 is Hokusai Lobo Izo. Unfortunately, I'm locked in here. This has everything I wanted. This is it. This is why I'm dumping some quartz on this banner. Hopefully, I can max out my Lobo and pick up a copy or 2 of Tametomo. Big hopes, big hopes, big hopes. Dog event is gonna be fire. Looking forward to it. Actually, what do the bonuses look like on that? Where is it? Here we go, event bonus. Tametomo and good old Bakin get the full bonus, of course. Event CE's Heartbreaker full attack stat, 30% NP start, meaning it MLBs into 50. Buster Arts and Sure Hit. Ooh, this is going to be the new Sure Hit CE for sure. This is going to be a keeper. Love that. That's a good event. CE welfare. Love that. Something funny got Korean Sky in the Dark with the 1 SQ pull. I've heard that does good things. Unfortunately, I don't have enough paid SQ to do it regularly. Like, I literally have 16 paid SQ, and 15 of that is dedicated to the GSR this year. So, but congrats on your completely unneeded but collectible format. We have a main interlude, Oku releasing, which is going to be a Kama banner embedding. Kama, Kiara, Skez, and Parvati. Skez, I believe, is permanent pool. Kama's limited, Kiara's limited. I want nothing to do with this. Very cute. Not for me. Princess's Pilgrimage is alright, but split stat, tragically enough. What else we got? The Countdown campaign, we'll check that out. Some limited missions. Quest 7. Here's 7th Annie. Let's grab the next month, because that's looking a little thin. Arctic Summer World, I already know what I'm doing with that banner. The rerun on 2021 Summer, though, is going to be good. So let's have a look-see. The Countdown campaign comes with a bunch of Summer Servants. Lamau. Following banners are separated, even if their duration overlaps. The only thing I'd want here is Summer Mordred, and it's tempting. It's tempting. Because I could get more copies of Summer Martha. The only real miss for me here is Lancer Kyo, but she's also very rare. I'd also like a decent shot at Summer Nido. These two are big wants for me. And Rider Ultria isn't that bad. So this is something worth considering. Pirate's Party used to be a big Pierce Invincible CE, and it's still good. Pierce Invincible 3 stars per turn and attack focused. That's a nice 5-star CE. But it's on the 2016 banner, meaning up here. Moving down, we have Summer Little. We can live without it. We can live without that. 2018, I have these. Any of these that I wanted to keep, I have already. Summer 2019. Poolside Bar was... I kept this because I like the look of it, but I did a lot of pulling here. I have everything I need for this. Honey Lake. Honey Lake is a big, well-looked-upon CE. This Pierce Invincibility is nice, but this is a super effective modifier on a CE. This is very hard to find, especially in good quality. Plus, this is accessible to everyone. You can apply burn with command codes that you can slap on anyone to move about pretty freely. And an attack focus CE. This is good. Pair that with the other 5-star CE on the banner being Invincible 2-hit with a little arts topping. This is a solid banner for CEs. That said, I only really see myself winking flirtatiously at these banners. I'll see what my SQ stock looks like around them, but we'll see. I'll probably have to think about penciling that in, because this was what, July? Yeah, so I should have my mid-year review for banners around June, July-ish, so I'll have a moment to think about this live before I commit to it. still, definitely consideration. 7th anniversary itself is, of course, going to have the summoning campaign for Archetype Earth and Jufu, which I'm hard skipping. Jufu is permanent pool, and Archetype Earth is just Arcweed with a new coat of paint, and frankly, her NP animation is so whack. And only her 2nd Ascension has good face card animations for me. So, easy skip. There's a daily summoning campaign, very exciting, except there's, like, no one I want on it, so a lot less exciting. I could accept a copy of Ryogi's Saber. Maybe she could be Rider, but it's not worth dumping quartz on for me. Oh, look, it's Summer 7, where there's literally only one servant I even potentially want. Well, let's take a look at the CE. The event CE is perfect. We love it. Both of these are perfect, and I love them, and I will MLB them. There will be no answers to not MLB this. Let's Baz it doing her thing in a swimsuit, first of all. Let's go, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. Let's go, ma'am. And then, of course, we have Baggy, and I need say nothing. The CE inspired so much degenerate art. I have literally nothing to say about it, except it's Baggy. We ball. Unfortunately, the summoning campaigns are kind of mid. Lady Avalon is, what, like Merlin, but for arts, which we didn't need because we have Castria and a billion art supports. Gareth Saber is basically Dante from Devil May Cry, but as Gareth, with a dog, which is pretty cool, except I don't want to pull on this fucking banner. If you're a Zenobia or Koyan or Dobrynia Shimp, though, or you like the Oni, the CEs here may be of interest to you. Art-wise, anyway. The male summoning campaign will feature Dominion Shing and Asclepius, which means they are going to get some nice duds. Love that for them. Infinity Blue has an invincibility 2 times with some NP damage, which isn't too bad. Good for them. Still skipping. Hey, look! It's the character that's going to take over the entire plot of this event and be an obnoxious Moe blob the entire time. And then I set it on fire and walked away. And I guess Scotty Ruler is here. I don't hate this banner. I dislike Scotty Ruler for being a side grade to regular Scotty. Everybody's gonna go, oh, what's your monster car? Okay, yo ass still running Koyan Sky and Obi Trice. Don't fucking pretend. Do not fucking pretend she does anything revolutionary. Don't do that to yourselves. Don't lie. If you're pulling Scotty Ruler, it's because you like Scotty Ruler. Not because you think she's going to help your Buster face card game, because there are already plenty good, if not better, servants for the job. Nurse, sit the fuck down. We're not buying into it, sir. That said, the 4-star on her banner is not gonna do anything for me, honestly, so it's either banner 1 for me or nothing, and it's probably nothing. I don't like Gareth Saber this much. If you're playing the meta and are okay with freakish monkey toes, Ibuki Berserker, however, is very good. Hard skip. The rerun banner here, though, really tempted to see if I can snag an extra copy of Okita, Saber, or Kama Avenger. But I don't think I really need anything from these. I'll have to double check and see if I need coins for Riderness, but I don't think I do. I think I landed pretty well in this banner when it first happened. I think I'd rather save for the upcoming tumult. There is, of course, a return of the Saber Wars 2 banner, featuring Calamity Jane and Spish. We love that for us. We love that for us. We love that for us. I would almost want to pull on this for Jane, but I will have to probably hold myself back, because a lot of what I have does Spish's job already, and Jane is a desired pull, but she's like in literally nothing, and it's very sad, and pulling her will just remind me of that. A tragedy. Good old LB4 Road to 7, Godchuna, Karna, Jinako, Ashwadaman, Lakshmi Bind, William Tell, easy skip. Guda Guda, Shin, Yamatai, Koku, 22, as well as an Avenger Nobu, Super Ryoma banner, and Road to 7, 5. Odysseus, Jason, Chiome, Paris, Super Ride, Achilles, Bartholomew. I believe that is Corday, but she's friend points, so not really. And Mandricardo. Easy skip. I have the only servant here who matters, and it's Soups every time. Alright, let's check out these two. Event. cards. Welcoming a journey. Starter NP, Buster Quick NP Gen. This could be nice. If it wasn't split stat, it'd be better, but it's still kind of nice. New players would appreciate it. Sen no Rikyu and Yamanami Keisuke. I don't give a fuck. Lost Belt at number 5, Road to 7, featuring Grandranza, Dioscuri, Musashi, Kindness, Europa, the other half of Dioscuri here for some reason. I have the only thing that matters on this banner. We're good. Let's grab Halloween. Let's check out the Imaginary Scramble main interlude banner. Singularity Repair Support Campaign. Interesting. And we'll grab this side too, because this is the Chaldea Fairy Night Cup, aka the most disappointing reveal ever. Burrito Mart, you stinker. Lost Belt 7 pre-release support campaign. Interesting. Alright. Halloween, what's cooking? Spare the idle talk. Not impressed. Split stat, nothing too notable on the stats. You may run, but if you like you may run. Dancing on Lotus Blossom. Ignore defense, buster crit damage. Everybody needs at least one ignore defense. I'm pretty sure this is event granted, however, so we shouldn't have to hustle for it. Other ones are split stat and less disappointing, though this is NP Gen and start NP, but I still would. Not on split stat. Who's in the summoning banner? It's Huyan Zhou, who is one of those weird super clingy types. Hong Fei Hu is supposedly okay-ish. I didn't really hear him making many ripples after his drop, but he looks good. And of course we have a bunch of other associated Halloween servants. And Sesh, Shonagon, and Taigongwa. I don't know what's going on. Either way, all I know is I ain't pulling on this. This looks like a nightmare. Then we have the Imaginary Scramble main interlude drop featuring Nemo Van Gogh, Frankie Saber, and Lancer Raiko. For new players? New players don't really need a foreigner. Nemo's not a good rider. Frankie Saber takes a lot of work to make work, but Lancer Raiko is one of the strongest 4-star Lancers in the game to this day. I wouldn't pull if I was new, and I'm not pulling now that I'm not new. Singularity Repair Support Campaign. Oh, God. John Jalter. Jalter's good. John's alright in stall comps, but if you're running stall comps, you're like 5% of the population. Weird. But if you are, hey, this banner might be worth something to you. I'm gonna pass. Campaign number 2. Wow, it's Permanent Pool Servants, the pulling, and we're moving along. Hey, it's Permanent Pool and Annan Body, who are strangely hard to get, as well as Medea Storylock. Medea Lily, that is. Still skip. Mordred Jack, permanent, Storylocked, and we're moving on. Storylock, permanent Storylock. This is actually a solid banner, because Kukulin Altar is still good to this day as an anchor unit, so don't hate it, don't hate it. Not to mention Fionn is a great budget arts looper for Lancer, and Queen Maeve still has her anti-male niche. Hey Dantos. It's Ozzy! Where are all of the other relevant servants for Camel? Okay. Okay. Hey, it's Enkidu, who is permanent, and Quetz, who is story-locked, and Medusa, who's permanent, and Gorgon, who's story-locked. Enkidu's still a solid pickup, though, honestly. We don't hate Enkidu here, but not a lot of great incentive. And then, of course, we have the Epic of Remnant banner, where we shove them all together because who cares about Epic of Remnant? Moriarty sure exists, Skez is permanent pool. Musashi does a pretty good job for Saber, but if you have a Saber, you probably don't need her. Foreigner Clause applies to Abby, though she is one of the stronger foreigners. Demius sure does exist. Penth sure does exist and is permanent. Yagyu is, I feel, kind of bad. Donzo does nothing impressive and will continue to do nothing impressive, including in story appearances. Kirke is sure is permanent pool, and Queen of Sheba, who has dodged me for my entire FGO career and will not stop dodging me now. Chaldea Fairy Cup. It's a lottery full of incredibly mid Apex, full attack stat, start battle with 40% MP overcharge. This CE is Type Moon Morgan simping laid out fully incarnate. It's a solid CE, but I hate it for what it represents. Hey, yo. Who drew this? This man is swolled up for no reason. Look how fucking disastrously ripped he is. What the fuck, Soups? Die XT. Who did this? Who did this? Oh, the only other thing he's done is the really solid Benkei CE. You know, I respect it. Anything else? The event craft essences are very mid, and the usual for a lottery. See. On banner 1, we have the disappointment character and the only good thing on this banner. Not even going to discuss the rest. Banner 2 is Charlie, Bradamonte, and Roland, aka did you miss the Trom banner, but you're desperately down bad for Anime Boy, number 99? We got you. And, of course, everyone else, the banner. Disrespectful of them to just put Kintoki here. But Kintoki Krimhild is such a strong combo that if these two were actually on banner together, I might roll. Kintoki Herc is still a pretty solid incentive. But nothing we can do about it. Sorry, stop calling me out. No, it's my job! Pre-release support kit. This just right here, this shit right here, this is what we call the new player banner supreme. If you're new and you don't roll on this banner, I'm not giving you advice because you turned down every good piece of advice I could have offered you. If you're turning this down as a new player, you might just be stupid. Or you have a preference, but that preference is also probably stupid. Banner's kind of ridiculous. For new players. For older players, hey, it's a castrator banner. Who's complaining, right? Everyone's complaining. There's been like 12 of them. Final month of the year. The Lost Belt 6 campaign. How bad is the banner here? I'm direly curious to find out how bad this banner is. We have the Santa Karna rerun. God, this has a lot of pre-release support campaigns. They're really expecting us to be in dire straits in LB7. And, of course, LB7 finally releases. What have we got? What's on the table? So, this is a really strong banner, actually. All 3 of the 5 stars on this banner are insanely strong. Percival's a great arts lancer, and Kukulin Caster is a phenomenal buster looper. Red hair sure does exist. Tragedy. There's the Gloucester CE, which still looks really good. I love the art on this. The effects are okay at best. However, Melusine Percy banner, real strong. Oa Beach Rice and Kukulin banner, really strong. Muramasa, really strong. This is a nice set of banners. It offers me personally jack shit. Okay, this one isn't a banner, thank goodness. Santa Karna Christmas. Vritra, Karna, Arjuna, Parvati, Martha, Beowulf, and Skip. This is a Skip banner. This is the freest Skip banner you'll ever see in your life. If you really are down bad for Vritra, Arjuna, or Karna, whatever, go nuts. For most normal people, that's a hard skip in your honor. We just don't deal in it. Oh, we got another summoning campaign. It's Hogan of Light. Again! This is still a really solid 5-star CE, so I'm not gonna knock it. Buster, Buster Crit, and Start NP. Very strong. And then LB7. Where's the banner? Where's the banner, you fucks? It says chapter release. Where's the banner? I'll stab you. I'm pretty sure the banner dropped early, dude. Oh, right. They had the part 2 and they did have a banner for part 1 or something like that. It was weird. It was very weird. We'll take a look at this anyway. So, banner 1, Nemo, Nita, Crit, and skipped. Banner 2? Yeah, you got me, dog. I'm here. I'm here for you. You got me. 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 Sure, you got me. It's a story banner, which means it's my Kaleido Fragment of 2030 banner. And you got me. You got me. New Year's campaign will be Rasputin, if I remember correctly. It sure is. Grigori Rasputin, who I don't remember super well. I don't even think his kit was terribly impressive. What do we have? Heal an ally, 2000. Removes their debuffs, increase attack. We love a cleanse. Charges NP gauge 30%. Deals 2000 damage without killing to self. Charges NP gauge of allies with evil alignment, which I believe counts himself, so that's a 50% charge, and increases their arts performance. And then Guts. Grants self Guts, which activates a chance to Guts when defeated for 3 turns. So he gains a Guts, he gains a chance to Guts, and on Guts activate increases his own NP damage for 20% for 5 turns when Guts is activated, as well as a focus target. So he's a Chen Gong partner, basically. NP deals damage to all, 150% extra damage against evil alignment, gives him a super effective bonus to work with, along with his attack and arts card bonuses, as well as the NP that requires him to die. Burn and Spread of Fire means you're dealing 2000 damage a turn for 3 turns, literally nothing. Curse, Evil Curse, means you're dealing 6,000, no sorry, that is 12,000 a turn for 3 turns. Or 12,000 a turn overall, rather, for 3 turns. Insta-kill on good 60% is a little sketchy, but I'm pretty sure any insta-kill that's not old has been modified so you can still loop off of it. And he gains 20% arts off just his NP cast as well. He's not bad, he's just not doing anything particularly schwank. I don't hate it, I might still pull on it. I need to see his face card animations again, and I'll check that when we get there. Tezcatlipoca and Tenochtitlan. I remember that neither of these were overly cracked, but she is a huge fan favorite, so looking forward to that. I want to see what he does. Hey, look, it's what they replaced Quetzalcoatl with for the fucking place where Quetzalcoatl was supposed to exist. I hate it. It's also a foreigner. Probably has a good kit. Still not going to pull it, but I'll be not petty enough to look at the kit for a second, I guess. Charisma of Conflict, 20% attack, 20% attack extra if you have Guts. Spicy. Charges NP gauge, 50%. Charges parties NP gauge itself for 30. Party invincibility for 2 attacks over 3 turns isn't too bad. 500% chance to inflict party with invincibility block buff 1 time, 3 turns. So if you use this, you cannot use other invents. Or you have to get rid of the buff block. And he can give himself Guts, increase his own arts performance, increases damage against divinity and super large. That's not too shabby. 30% arts buff and then 50% modifiers. That's pretty nice. Recently I've been feeling my lack of super large niche damage. It doesn't happen a ton, but when it happens, it's so nice to have. NP is Ignore Invincibility, deal AoE damage, charge NP by 10%, with an extra 20% on NP, giving him, of course, the trifecta of multipliers. Not bad. Not game-breaking. Not bad. 20% party-wide attack steroid. 500% chance to consume 10 crit stars and increase their own attack on another 30%. Charge an ally, any allies, NP gauge 50%. If you consume the stars, you gain evasion and sure hit. Or whoever gets the buff gains it. And then self-invincibility 1 turn, buster performance up by 30% for 3, with 30% NP up for another 10 stars. Increases own damage against threat to humanity, very rare trait, we're not really loving that. Damage to all enemies, skill seal, 30 stars, and extra damage against earth attribute, which is nice, but not essential. And again, threat to humanity is not a terribly large category, despite how much you would think a lot of things threaten humanity. It is basically all of these guys. It is literally, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 servants, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 19 enemies, most of which you will only fight once. Could definitely be better. I think I might lightly throw some quartz at Tetskill's banner and then not care. Overall, my plans for the year are about what I expected them to be. There are no real shockers, but I do have to hold my quartz. I do have to grip my quartz a little firmly. Because while all of that may be relatively uninteresting, Valentine's has Pope, which is not great for me. This isn't going to go in the planning spreadsheet, even if I find something I like, by the way. This is just skimming the future to remind myself. There is Little Harlot, which I think is Draco. Yeah, Draco. Which I'm probably going to pull on, honestly. I think, A, it's been a while since I'd pulled at that point, and B, Draco has an incredible niche that is currently unmatched to JP. Important parts is Satanta, not even close. Not even close. Satanta exists. Draco does things. I can't let you get away with that, Seacats. No amount of simping will save you. Evocation Festival start, which is good for those of us that weren't playing the game since the very start. Paper Moon. I'm probably pulling here for Bima because, look, he punches dudes in armor. He's cool. He's fucking cool. Okay, he's cool. I also will probably pull for Durga, so we're already starting to see how this is going to get hectic for me. There's Saber Medusa, who I'm not sold on, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is going well. This is definitely working. This is sure working. Oh, God. Ugh. 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 Oh my God. Fucking, this was the foot event. This was the foot event that everyone is talking about. You literally collect pictures of people's feet. God. I'd forgotten this was a thing. Disgusting. Throw it away, along with anyone that endorsed it. Directly into the trash can. 'Tis peak. My brother in Christ, you wouldn't know a peak if you were at the top of Mount Everest. I just want to see the servant psychic ball here, which I know is just her. Let's see. Finally found a way to the profile. Breaker, Gorgon, Self-Seal, Dark Temple. Why the obnoxiously long name? Chance to Petrify. It's a stun. Whoopee. Crit damage. Buff on attack for Curse. Not that interesting. Not that good. Charges gauge 50%. Pretty much standard in the current era. But we've got some demonic crit damage, which is a nice modifier, but it's still just tied into crit damage despite being targeted, however. It does offer that attack buff, though. And not a lot. The kit's not looking great, unfortunately. She might be a skip, tragically enough. Anything else that actually matters here? 8th Annie. I forget who was 8th Annie. I've forgotten completely. Oh, Ace. Skipped. Easy. And the thing that will devastate my quartz stash for the year. Summer Festival 2023. The based return of an attempt at the best event in the game. This is gonna devastate me. I'm just gonna say it straight up. Castria Zerker, okay. Suzuka goes in summer. Let's fucking go. Chloe Avenger, I guess, exists. Not important. This C is kind of eh. We can live without it, but whatever, it's here, I guess. Band of Two, it's the dudes. Obi, Trice, Gawain, Lancelot, and Tristan. AKA, we finally gave you the costumes that you've been asking for years. Can you shut up about it? Banner 3, though, is where they take me for all I'm worth. Because it's Melusine Ruler and Baggy, and this creature that exists in the middle that I will just be disgusted at passively as I inevitably get a P5 and continue to not use. But come on, dude. My dragon is back. Oh, hey, Jessica gets a banner here too. Sicko mode. And of course the rerun where I will continue to wish Gareth Saber was on better banners. This is what's gonna do it to me. I have Mellow Ruler. She's amazing. I don't need you to tell me that. I don't need you to tell me that. I was gonna pull her even if she was garbage. You couldn't stop me. You could not stop me. It's a dragon that's also a jet. I'm very simple. I have very simple rules. Baggy, 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 yo. Baggy, 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 baggy. You're excited about baggy. Holy shit! I didn't see this before. Holy shit! Holy shit, that's cool! I'm here for this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Dude! This is everything I wanted. This is based off the concept of her siege weapon form. Oh, yeah. That's that good shit. Let's fucking go. I didn't even know this existed. I'm officially pumped. Yeah, this is where all my quartz for the year goes. This is why I'm not pulling for the back half of this year. Dare you to look at Final Ascension? It's not here. Oh, I forgot it's not in spray form. Yeah, it's okay. I don't care about this. Does not do anything for me. This does things for me. You need to understand, I don't care about that. Jet Dragon. Everything else is irrelevant. You're not getting what I'm here for. This is sick as fuck. I just do not care about anything else as long as we understand. This is sick as fuck. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the Storm Border, I think. Also very cool. This is sick as fuck. This is where all my quartzes go. Everything else is irrelevant before and after it for the most part. Like, Wanyjima's neat, we have an Australian servant, and skipped. Tomi, I guess, is the other thing I'd be interested in that year. Because a cool old man does cool old man things while being cool. A rarity. Not, that's a lie. Most of the old men we have are pretty cool. I think Super Goryo Otaku also has updated Kagetora, which is also sick as fuck. This is going to be the Sea-Cats banner. And I gotta say, I don't hate it. Like, they did Shinpachi real well here. Shingen sure exists, but Shinpachi's where it's at. However, comma, let's fucking go. Kagetora was good. Kagetora was pretty alright. And then they did this shit. And then they did this shit. Then it was sick as fuck. Look at this shit. Look at I love this trend for servants right now. Just give them huge fucking guns. And not the guns everybody's used to us giving them. Oh. Back half of next year is gonna be lit for me. The kit does not matter. The art does not matter. The controversies do not matter. It's sick as fuck. I'm pulling. Done. And there's Santa Nemo, but he's like a welfare, pretty sure. It's whatever. Oh, look, it's Breeding War. It skipped. Oh, it's Summer VV Habit. Oh, it's Scotty. You've betrayed me once already. Done. What controversies? I don't know. There's undoubtedly some stupid controversy about it. I don't care. I didn't even look at that. I went, oh, cool. They're releasing Kagetora as a 5-star. That's nice. I think Takeuchi really liked them. Holy shit, that cannon's huge. And now I pull. That was all it took. That was all it took. That is all it would ever take. Done. But, as it stands, it does mean that my pull schedule for 2024 is probably just going to be this. I might get tempted by, like, some stuff mid-year, if I remember correctly. No, it was the summer stuff. Where's the silver stuff? Is it September again? No. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Was it pre-summer? I'm trying to remember where that stupid stuff was that I was kind of vaguely interested in. Might be the countdown campaign there. Yeah, this thing. This is the only place where I might tremble a little bit, because this is a nice little reverse L of maybe just take a couple quartz and then my entire stash is gone. But after that, I'm pretty much good for the rest of the year. Nothing else can move me. Because the only problem with that and where it is it comes right after Tomatomo. So if my Tomatomo pulls go badly, that just spares me even having to think about it. After that, I cruise till the end of the year. I have not a fuck to spare for a goddamn other thing here. Not one. And then all of the LB7 pulls are started for next year. So deal with that when we get there, kind of emoji. Tetsuko, probably. Kukul is an easy skip. Rasputin's looking a little more dicey now that I think about it. Because I'd rather pull for Tetsuko than Rasputin. Rasputin's neat, but I don't think he's going to do too much for me. We'll see. And after that, easy skip through February. Easy skip through March. I pull on Draco in April because the thing about Draco, and the one reason that finally tilted me over from it's Nero, but it's cool Nero, because it's not Nero, and it's also cool, is that she just shits on Grail fronts. You no longer have to consider Grail fronts as content, even if you even did before, because you just play Nero and she becomes progressively more invincible throughout the Grail front. And I love that. I love the power trip. But, Draco, Bima, so that's what, 3? Yeah, that's 3. Skipping Archetype Earth because I don't care. What was 8th Annie again? Oh, it was Ace, right. Easy skip. And then it all gets dumped here. And then I recover throughout September. I grab Ptolemy on the way out of October. I scream and pray I get Kenshin in November. And then I chill, because nothing about current content is interesting me, and I hope they let me have January and February next year. Or this year. Next year. Yeah. You know what I mean. I really want to ask, do you, boo-boo? I think Morgan was mid as fuck, and her entire character arc sucked. But I understand why people like it. Like, I didn't like Castoria's entire character arc. Mostly because of how she responded to things. It felt so incredibly detached from normal, sane responses. And that works. That works for her. I'm not saying it didn't work. I personally disliked it. And so, while Castria is an adorable corgi, and I will more than put up with her, even in her berserker swimsuit form, the rest of that can get bent. Just absolutely horseshoed. The good news about that opinion, despite being controversial as fuck, is it saves me a lot of Saint Quartz, and I'm okay with that. Actually, now that I think about it, I get to save my Saint Quartz bonuses from Anniversary. That's going to add so much to my stash. Looking forward to that. Went on the GSSR for Castria again. Didn't get her. Tragic. You hate to see it. Don't worry, she has literally 15 fucking more banners. You'll get her eventually. There is one character that's gotten too many fucking banners. It's Castria. She'll be back. She's always back. Okay. Well, that about covers our FGO segment. The plans are about as pulled as they're going to get. I think I planned pretty well in that I planned out the 3 polls I was going to do in 2024 long during 2023 start. Did you roll GSR? Happened already yesterday, yeah. If you missed it, you missed it. Don't worry, nothing interesting happened. I was not the character of the day. You won't tell me who you got?
How much will you offer me for the information? Knowledge is pricey, fellow customer.
Let's just MP4 Rider Bench. Again, nothing interesting. Can tell you for a lower cost. Can't believe I sold C-Cats out for free before he even said words. Fucked up, but also well in character for me. Oh, that's a nice stretch. Yep, right there. That's good. Mine wasn't interesting either. Tragic. I'm okay not being the character of the day. 2024 is not my FGO year, and I'm okay with that. I think it's 2025 is going to go hard in the paint. Rather, haven't done mine yet. Can't believe C-Cats are slacking. Look at this moderator slacking. Alright, so we are off to HSR next. I need to get paid before I can buy the SQ. You mean you need to get paid before you can skip the lottery that's happening in literally 2 months, right? Right? Christmas blew up my wallet. What happened, dog? Do it and rub it in. You got Castoria. I'll go roll another Castoria to rub it in for you, Lizardoni. I don't know why you're into that. Well, no, I do. You're a masochist. You're playing gacha games. It all makes sense now. Yeah, carry on. I am not financially responsible. Well, we knew that, but why this time? What did you do this time? Is what we're asking. I play Final Fantasy XIV too. Man, I didn't know they came out with a sequel. So clearly I'm a masochist. I'm on a hiatus from Final Fantasy XIV. I'll come back, but I still don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Nobody I know plays that game in a coherent, sane enough manner and period of time for me to establish anything, so it's like, why bother logging in? I'm gonna log in and do the Dawn Trail story. I'll probably stream like a 24-hour marathon of me creaming the MSQ and probably doing a bit of post-game, and then I'll shit myself and just never play the game again or something. I don't know. Fucking... The only upside is, in modern history, they cannot do a main story quest worse than Endwalker. It's not physically fucking possible, so... Dawn Trail can't be that bad. What, but everyone I know stopped playing is on break? Look, nobody fucking asked me to play 14, okay? Nobody fucking asked me to play anything. I'm the one setting up every event I participate in. I started running a server to participate in things, and people were like half showing up to things sometimes. And, like, I have nothing against people doing what they want, but God, sometimes I really just feel like the most uninvited motherfucker on the planet. It's crazy. I know it's not. I know it's one of those perception things, partially, and one of those things where, like, you have to be, like, localized, right? Like, if you want to be in the group function, at the group events, it's not about being in the group. It's about being present when the event is being talked about. That's how you get invited. And that's such a pain in the ass for me. Because I like my fucking solitude. I like to chill and fight my invasive thoughts by myself. So I never get invited to anything, so that when I'm losing those fights, I have nowhere to go. It's such a terrible cycle. It's such a god-awful cycle. Join me? Look, man. All I'm saying is, CCAS has raided with me before. You know how that ends? I'm not doing materia melts until I have the best in slot piece. I was a menace. And I'd do it again, honestly. These are shit unmelded. It doesn't matter. It's like 200 crit at best on a paladin, dog. I wasn't topping the charts, and the reason we're losing isn't because my DPS is 2% under, my guy. Just do the fucking mechanics, maybe. Better yet, tell that DPS who keeps dying to do the fucking mechanics. I was such a shitlord, but I wasn't wrong. I'll fight for that point to my death. I wasn't wrong. I was never the reason. I may have been your 13th reason, but I was never the first 12. Nah. And I know this, because every fucking raid tier, we would get stuck on Fight 3 or Fight 4, and I would go join PFs and clear it. Every fucking time. It was never my ass. But anyway, now that I'm actually feeling myself again for literally no reason at the exact moment of time when I don't need to feel myself, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Honkai Star Rail. Literally all of Endwalker Savage reading was me proving to myself that when I decide to sit up and play video games, I am in fact him enough to do the thing. And now that that's over and I have nothing to prove, my desire to actually just beat the tiers is near nil. Because now I know I can do the content. It's not all that. The gear looks okay, but whatever. The mount this tier sucks. And I have no friends to do it with, so it's huge whatever hours. Don't say that it could have been you, but the PF was better at carrying. The PF was better at carrying. You believe that one with your heart and soul, okay? You want to try that one out live? I'll watch the stream. I'll watch you go through that PF. What server are you on? Balmung native since 2.0. How can I help you? I was there before it became the meme that everyone made it into, because the meme was a funny haha, and then everybody came over and made it not just real, but so much worse than the memes they were making. I hate that. Like, legitimately, as a Balmung native, data center travel was a fucking mistake. World travel was a mistake. It's so much worse than it used to be. Not even good enough to be carried. I respect that. God. I was excited for data center travel, or world travel, when it first came out. I was like, this is going to be so nice. There's going to be so much more opportunity in roleplay, and the market board stuff is going to be fun. We'll get better prices. It turns out everybody just goes to Balmung because their servers are lonely and fucking barren as fuck, and then they shit up the place and make it worse than it's ever been. And then they go, oh, Balmung, guess what? There's the crystal quarantine. So, like, they're not the problem. It's so terrible. Like, I'm pretty sure most of the solid role players no longer even hang out on Balmung from Balmung, because everyone else there is just shitting actively in every corner. Ugh. I'm sure it's not just, like, an American server phenomenon either. I'm sure this happened with the popular GP server and the popular EU server or whatever, but it feels bad, man. Like, as someone that lived through the World of Warcraft era, that watched the Lion's Pride Inn become the shithost it was over time, it sucks watching it happen again to the Balmung Quicksands. It sucks. I'm always on the one server just in time to witness history, and God, history is terrible. Witnessing history is the worst thing. Like, everybody goes, oh, you'll have such cool stories to tell after. No, the story's not cool, and existing during it wasn't either. It's such a terrible phrase. You can tell that when I'm just going through my own thoughts, I have this crippling habit from when I've played MMOs. This started, I want to say, in City of Heroes, probably. I don't think there was a great place to do laps for me personally in World of Warcraft. This probably started in City of Heroes. I'm so used now to running in circles in a free move video game whenever I'm going through my own thoughts. And it's just... every time I snap up from my thoughts and look up and realize I'm doing it, there's this strange little nugget of delighted nostalgia that I can't fully explain. But it's very familiar. It's not like it does anything for me. It's not like a coping or an actual thinking mechanism, but it's a fun little thing I catch myself doing. I'm on EU, we don't have any server with a reputation like Balwang. I struggle to believe that, but not as much as I want to. Like, it may not be the exact reputation of Balwang, but there is definitely a big server that got fucking flooded. EU RPers came to Balwang. That was the other half of my thoughts. The only reason I'm willing to half believe it is because I've met and seen so many fucking EU people on Balmung. It's like, do you guys, like, hate hanging out in the EU server so much that you'll come play here on 300 MS lag just to not deal with the other Europeans? Like, what's the skadiddle over there? Is it the French? Like, good God. It's the French. Yeah, okay. That's understandable. French players caught it back in World of Warcraft too. I get it, I guess. Yeah, I understand. Shit. Can't even be mad at that. Took over Louis Vuitton. That's so funny. Source is someone that plays on EU. Why do they still play on EU if the French are there? See, the problem with the French wasn't like the roleplay or anything. It's the French players that I have known are either very demure and polite, which encompasses all of one or two people, or they are aggressively shit at the game and will be loud about it when you try to help or call them out on it. They are literally that player as a stereotype. I'm sure this doesn't encompass all of the French, but the ratio's not great for the French players that I have met. It's not great. My sources, I play on EU. Well, why do you play on EU? He used to also play on Balmung. He used to play on Balmung, but he also made an EU character to play on there too. So which does he play on more now then? Did he make an EU account as like a test, a meme, and just came back? Or what's the deal? Let me go run my Echo of War while talking all this hot shit. Welcome to my patented Echo of War strategy. It's called bring supports and healers and then just borrow a friend's Argenti because it's the best option for this one. I know I have a friend who has an Argenti, and I will support them. I have two friends that have an Argenti. Seer's better build. Ooh. Not really. It's okay. Okay, I know I have a better friend Argenti. I have 3 friend Argentis? Sorry, 4? My brother in Christ, I know relics are hard, but you can do better than this. What's wrong with all of you? Why are all the Argenti likers okay being mid as fuck? Want a lawyer. Let's also forget to put the game on screen. Yeah, well. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. And you won't miss anything, because it's doing wooden trading dummy auto. Play on EU because my friends at the time were on EU. And so you ran out of friends and then stayed there because you had no incentive to move. Played with our group again after the EU, so I think it doesn't matter which friend group he was playing with. Tragic, that. The incentive to move is to not be stuck with the French. Yeah, Argenti basically solos this fight aggressively. There's no reason to put forth actual active effort when you can just have an Argenti do it for you. Doesn't even have to be yours. Daniel does it too. I think Argenti does it better. If you have an E2 Daniel, sure, but Argenti just causes this disgusting vulnerability loop. And then he does this, and the whole thing explodes. Funny, but playing EU makes me learn the fights because I can't rely on callouts because they're too late for me. That's a little sad. Also, you could just stop listening to the callouts like every other player that plays with me when I do callouts. And it's not entirely, like, their fault. I said that like it's a blame thing. Not really. Surprise, Argenti's awake. Fucking die. All out becomes background noise the 8th run of the night. You have the stamina of a wheat bid, my guy. Focus up, focus up. We got it clear, buddy. Come on. Go about 3 hours of raiding. I have done a fucking 24-hour marathon sprint of raid before. If I'm not going at least 6 to 8 when I actually care about clearing, I'm just not satisfied. Because some mechanics will just not click in my head, and I know I have to run them to death to really get them. And then some shit will just be super fucking easy. And then those 2 guys that didn't read a guide or watch a guide or give a fuck will keep me at that point of the fight for long enough that I want to commit not just fratricide, but possibly familicide on. This is the loop that is Final Fantasy XIV raiding. Dead bug, dead bug, dead bug, dead bug. Like, I respect the fact that some people just take longer for certain things to click in their brain. I understand that viscerally. Sometimes I am that guy. When I'm sitting there and it's the 12th run and you can't even do the thing, even if you don't understand it, I'm definitely actively contemplating thoughts of very real murder. Like, it's not just strangling you, it is reaching into your throat, into the middle, right to grab right around that windpipe and just... I'm only human. Nah. Wow, it's nothing. Amazing. I don't think I've ever truly snapped on any of my raid members before, though. I've had to give a telling off very rarely, but I definitely, I have a very conscious fear of, like, being that guy who's freaking out over game mechanics and shit like that, you know? I feel the emotions, but I conceal, I hold it in. I let it dissipate. Where are we going? What am I doing? Okay, Elsa. It's true. I would freeze you to death. You better hope there's not an ice mechanic next here, or this is how you will die. I static last year had that issue. Yeah, I don't... See... Alright, here's the fucked up thing, right? One of the healers went talking VC, so the other healer would overlap on a raise and didn't want to look at guides. Of course. Of course. We love those. Thank you for the hydrate sneak.
Fuckhole.
So here's the thing. I will never get either spectrum of the raid groups that I want. I either want to clear week 1 and just be done with it, but I'm not gonna fucking Smeglord slave over the content until I drool and have a heart attack. And I will never have a friend group that's perfectly okay chuckle fucking wasting 3 or 4 hours in the content, probably still clearing eventually, but more focused on spending time with each other and having fun. It's always this middle ground, and fuck's sake, everyone sucks at living in the middle ground. It's always just terrible, because nobody really picks a side of the middle ground. I'm perfectly okay wasting 6 wipes in a row on a really funny fucking gag bit. I'm okay doing it next raid too, the same exact bit. I'm pretty okay today, yeah. Wanna have fun? We were on the same fight for 3 months against those 2 people. Everybody fuck up mechanics and everyone else said too. Oh, okay. So that's another thing I hate. Because, on one hand, your first thought is, just kick these guys and we'll go. But you can't, because then you have to go through the extra special hell part of raiding. See, the raiding is never really truly actually the hard part. It's the people. And the hardest part of the people is finding those motherfuckers. God, scheduling things as an adult makes me want to drive an ice pick directly into my kneecap. Want to have fun, but sometimes it feels like some people are just not trying to learn. Yeah. Some people are just... Some people pattern recognition doesn't work for. And some people, like... The thing about it is, the people that are not trying to learn usually offer very little value to the group other than being a warm body, which is a practical necessity. If they were the funny guy, or they were, you know, the hee-hee-ho-ho that could at least be carried, it would probably be okay. But they are just generally a living, breathing shit sack waste of space. Like, on God, if you're gonna suck, at least suck in a really funny fucking way. I want to raid again, but I live in an A, but I play on EU, so I need raid starting with the tick. Just switch servers. Holy sh... This isn't a real issue. Just play on NA. You know the answer already. You have nothing to do in EU, and you want to raid. Just come back to NA. You don't even need an incentive at that point because you have it. It's playing the game. Abandoned the fridge. Not wrong. Not incorrect. I really need to get off my ass and edit that Final Fantasy XIV Fan Festival video, but it's so much fucking footage, and I just don't know how to feel about it. I don't know the tone I want to take with the video. Because originally I wanted to do a, this is what FanFest is like type video for the people that couldn't go, but like, you guys get streams, and I don't think people care that much about an event they weren't at. I don't know. And some of my footage is scuffed because... So what happened is, a lot of the people here, most of the people here, were here when I was doing my donation drive to be able to afford the GoPro to record at that. What I didn't know at the time was GoPros require a very special type of non-included battery. Otherwise, they are super prone to overheating. And when they overheat, they cut the footage immediately. And it's so hard to get them to cool down to be able to record properly again. So I lost huge chunks of footage before I figured that out. And then I had to be really sporadic with my recordings afterwards. And then I didn't want to record things that were very blatantly going to be on stream, like the keynotes or whatever like that. I have a good amount of footage, but I need to figure out my tone, and then I need to kind of chop that footage properly. It's on the cutting board, but it's exhausting just to look. It's one of those projects that sits in the corner of your room and you go, I really should do that, and then you get tired thinking about doing it. I feel like everyone else making XIV content anymore, and spin in a way where you can say the game is dead and dying. See, the problem is, I'm also, I want to argue, I try a little bit too hard to be genuine as a content creator. I like to, like, share my first experiences and real reactions and coherent, sane thoughts with people. And that doesn't generate views. Everybody wants fucking Tyler 1 or a walking FAQ of a person. They want something in between those vicious extremes. You either have to be a screaming, spitting, raving moron or ridiculously cracked at something to be able to get leverage as a content creator. I am neither of these things. I'm just a sane person in a pool full of morons, arguably. Which is a very broad, sweeping term. I know not everyone here is a moron, but let me generalize for 2 seconds while I'm making this work. I don't know. My feelings about Final Fantasy XIV is like, it's gotten to the point where, like, I don't even care that Fan Festival dropping the new job and all the blah blah blahs this weekend. I'm not gonna space out a slot of time to go stare at a trailer. I could try and restream it and make it into content or whatever, but like then that runs into the legal happenstance battles that I'm already tired of as a content creator, where you can't restream this, but you can restream that, but you shouldn't show this, and if you do it, we'll copyright strike your video and you'll lose all monetization and blah, 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 blah. It's miserable. I just want to make content. And then everything else sucks on the way. If I could print the ideas I have directly into the video editor and just send it and not care, would be the greatest life in the world. And then every step the world seems to take gets further and further away from it. Like, I have gotten copyright struck since I started restreaming onto YouTube, since I started doing my split Twitch and YouTube live streams, which was like, what, 2 months ago at this point? I have gotten, at first reckoning, about a copyright strike half of those weeks. And half of those copyright strikes are a company attempting to steal a musician's work. I dispute them every time. I win every time. They keep sending them. Because YouTube's system is shit. Twitch offers barely anything. It's slowly getting better, but it's glacially slow and still really poor. Kick is alternately the greatest streaming site in the universe and a hive of scum and villainy, and I'm a little too nervous about that second part to really go anywhere near it. And imagine streaming on Twitter in the year of our Lord 2024. Ha 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 ha, you're real funny, buddy. So I don't know. I'm stuck between several rocks and a shotgun barrel to the nose. It's not going to stop me, but it is what's grinding on me. Time to be a Facebook streamer. I don't want to talk to 60-year-old people for a living, my guy. I appreciate you guys, but I am not going to be the guy maintaining the nursing home from a couple miles off. It ain't for me. Besides, existing on Facebook is the place where I would undoubtedly have the closest contact with the people I want to talk the least with. So. Instead, I will send CCats to handle my stream over there. I will give him the footage of my stream, and he will commentate over it on Facebook. He's got nothing to do. He's locked in the basement. Just stuck to Discord all of last week. I don't mind Discord. I don't think Discord ever would or ever should take off as a major streaming / gaming platform. Because it feels like every step Discord takes away from being a slightly better, more friendly Skype, the more they look to be falling into the usual social media trappings, aka what killed Skype. I feel like there's a definite lifespan / cycle on VoIP programs. And Discord is doing its best to fight the allegations, but ooh, she's slipping. She's tripping and slipping. I mean, hell, remember when Discord tried to offer a Game Pass subscription thing, and then they just very quietly murdered it because it wasn't doing numbers? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I'm doing so many donuts when I could just be doing Gear and Gold. Discord just keeps trying to make maneuvers, and that's understandable. It is a business. I get it. All of these maneuvers are bad. Like, hey, remember that time they decided to just slide AI into everyone's fucking servers, including the private ones? Could be suffering like me fighting a boss that freezes half my party every turn. Sounds like a skill issue. Just don't get frozen. Alright, let's go ahead and do our... Let's run again. I want to try this with like a Kafka team or something. I feel like that would go way better. Let's do Kafka Sampo. Kafka Sampo is probably real solid. Kafka Sampo... Run back. Did better, I killed it. Good job. Very proud of you. Paladin. I'm digging Paladin. That's not Cleric. Go back to the mines. Doing Fates while being a menace and queuing for the near raids. God, imagine doing Fates. I've done fucking Fates and I haven't done Fates since like the start of Endwalker. And the only significant time I did Fates was fucking Northern Thanaland back when that was the way you fucking leveled jobs. Multi-classing sounds like cowardice. Run a pure run. Chicken. When I go negative here. I like top road a lot, but I have to go bottom road or else, basically, right now. It's money, it's cowardice. I'm hearing cowardice from you, my guy. My divine smite. You know you don't need it. You know you don't need it. Use the regular smite, you coward.
Sound Existence is unity.
Gathering bicolor gemstone vouchers, it's money. Lots of things are money. I should not be running this on auto. I can't trust auto in Gears and Gold 5. It's gonna use ults that I really don't want to use for no reason. But I want it. Okay. So what? Nobody asked. Back to work. I crack the whip. I don't have shields, but I will have shields eventually. Didn't need to do that, don't care.
Sound lingers.
Hey, buddy, you wanna fucking die?
Eternal.
Say bye to breathing.
Multi-classing is just a coward's excuse to not play the class you originally intended to play. Unless nobody's providing shields. You know that. You know damn well that doesn't happen here. Why are you lying? Alright, well there's all my preservation blessings. It'd be real cool if I had my resonance for any of that. What else do I need? Prop. Okay. That's very cool that you think I'm going to do that. Anyway, deduction. Interesting. I'm gonna try and get away with a crime. I'm gonna spend my other cheat on first plane, is what I want to say. No, I could get away with the crime, but it would be way too difficult, in essence. Do I care about the recommended route? It's just chunky rewards or whatever. I don't care, I just want the clear. If I want the clear, I'm going top. Fuck you mean, multi-classing half the reason that Monk was so cracked? Sounds like cowardice to me. Monk is good enough on its own. If you can't manage that, you're just weak. This is in no way me egging people on. Spoilers, it totally is. But my second bonus action. Kill it in the first action, then, you coward. Simply win. Oh, hey. I really didn't need to go bottom. Oh, hey. The actual ability to get things from my path. This video game sometimes. My brother Christ. Oh, cheating code too. Okay, so forced combat. Let's go! Fuck the mecha police!
Existence is unity. Oh, every petal
Oh, he's dead.
Will be swept away
Oh,
by
he's
the
just
wind.
dead. I didn't have to do all that. He's just dead.
Stand still.
Hey, Sistio. Why is my HSR shit suddenly in French? Have you considered being less French? I feel like that would help.
Sound lingers.
Immediately copy the current domain to one random location? Sure. Why not? Guess I'm taking bottom path through. Let's go. Told you, the French are always the problem. I never disagreed. Detected a Manon Blair. Damn. That's rough. Light the first candle. Hey, yo. Nice. I don't blame it on Bonjour, you cheese-eating surrender monkeys. Wow, can't believe Sestio's racist. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably that way, so we're gonna do this. And we're gonna dip down here. Gonna mosey all clean. Simpsons reference, Your Honor.
Be watchful, always.
Death penalty. This is gonna be 1, 2, 3.
Eternal.
Just in time.
Okay, the easy part of my life is now over. Hate that for me.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Good times. Time
Bold
to
of
say
you
bye.
to assume this man would survive my wrath video game. It will only happen momentarily, as you and I both know it.
Relax.
46k is not a bad starter here.
Stand still.
What do I want here? Ron May doesn't need to re-up, but... Whoosh, what? So IQ here. Rude. Vile. Not out of plum is now up. We're grooving.
Say bye to breathing. Good times. Time to say bye.
Explode!
Boom.
Flap. Pop this right away to start rebuilding that meter, because we're going to need it in a second when he starts freezing people. Hey, nice toughness bar. Yoink!
There's more to life.
Why is the Frost Elite weak to ice? I could not press this button. It might even technically be slightly more efficient. However, fuck you.
Relax. Grace existence is unity.
It's probably the use ultimate enemy gains frost weakness blessing, but I thought it was funnier to say it that way. Ruan May said he's weak to ice. It has nothing to do with Ruan May, as much as I would love to give her credit for this.
Stand still.
We're just having fun.
Would love to give her the credit for that one.
Ouch.
May as well kill them all.
Die, idiot!
I see through you.
Why are you taking significantly less damage? Oh, Sampo's thing is down. Yeah, that makes sense. Dead now, though. What do we got? No, I refuse. I refuse your suboptimal offerings. As much as I would love to start building prop, Quadrangular is going to be really good if we ever actually get anything that gives us a shield. Quadrangular will just be built differenter. Okay, that's still good for us. We'd love to get it here before next turn. 12, 13, 14. Okay. One shy, one shy, one shy. Fuck you looking at, buddy. Fuck you getting alerted by. Think you're all that? Think you're that hot shit, brother? You think you're built like that, big dog? I should have pressed 3 first, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to ult there. Avert your gaze, filthy dogs of the Empire! Or die. Die is also a valid option. So that guy's dead. That guy will be dead.
Stand still.
Now it's down to Fucko McGee here.
We're just having fun.
Bounce. Ooh, loved that bounce. That was gorgeous. Well done, Sampo. Holy shit, is that a fucking remembrance blessing? Literally my second one, and this one came from picking up the curio that lets me get remembrance blessings because picking the path didn't fucking matter? That's fucking crazy. Give me that shit. Select one domain, apply knowledge. Right on time, love that shit, Your Honor. And anyway, I'm gonna mosey on in, slap my deck on the table, and tell them to hand over the blessing. That's just how it works around here, you know? That capsule thing ain't working out so well. It's really not giving me any technique jars.
Say bye to breathing.
Kind of offensive, honestly. Boop.
Cutting the net.
I boop again. And press this.
Existence is unity.
Ushuan does not allowed to have opinions. Oh, Rod, I didn't realize Kafka was going again. Still works out.
More business.
Did not realize she was here for this. He's alive, ow. He's not alive. He's still alive, actually. That's kind of impressive.
There's more to life.
Holy shit, Sampo's getting the shit kicked out of him. Kind of funny, but holy shit, Sampo, your bones.
May as well kill them all. Say bye to breathing.
A quick divination.
Alright, that should take care of things, roughly speaking.
Stand still.
Boom. Alright, there was a second wave. This is very cool, though. We're not doing this today, team.
Away by the wind.
Sambo Klonsky is bleeding out. We gotta get him to the hospital, so you guys are gonna have to suffer for my sins. I'd apologize, but I'm not sorry. Blame the birds.
Grace and elegance. Eternal.
Usually build the hunt. That's fair. Sounds like cowardice to me. No, I'm kidding. That's okay. I did a lot of hunt runs early on. I find them kind of boring now. And I think other runs are just ultimately more effective, more bang for the buck. Not that hunt does its job badly, but I feel like other things do its job better than it.
I charge extra.
If it's always my turn, then I win. Not wrong. The logic is sound, Your Honor. Hunt with Jing is hilarious. Having Jing is hilarious. Imagine running such a mid-unit. Couldn't help myself. I had to. It was right there, Your Honor. Mid literally S tier. Yeah, she's mid as fuck. Mid-UN. Yeah, she's mid-UN 2.0. You didn't know? Other Jing.
We're just having fun.
There's more to life. Existence is unity.
They're both Jing, aren't they? They sure are. Heard you wanted some Chinese naming conventions with your Chinese naming conventions. Well,
All things human creation.
human.
Stand still.
They target Sampo. No, wait, he's healed a bit. I don't know what he healed from, but I'm pleased. Also, God, 3 attacks have landed on my team, and they've all... Sorry, 4. 3 of those 4 hit Sampo. What the fuck? What kind of a hidden taunt did this motherfucker put on? Does he just have bird-hated cologne?
May as well kill them
My guy.
Relax.
We're just having fun.
Jing low and mid-unit. That's good. That one's good. After weakness break, gain a shield. That one seems like it's gonna do numbers. Unfortunately, I need blessings from my path, you fucks. This game is like this today. Once Sparkle drops, Daniel will rise again. What do you mean, rise again? He never fell in the first place. What the fuck are you on about? Are you insane? I kind of want this right now. This is really good. This and this would take all of my money and be so worth it the entire way through. This is also pretty good right now. This is great. I'm broke is the issue. I've only got so much cash on me, boo-boo. This is not a topaz run. Ooh, record from Beyond the Sky. I don't say no to that. I don't say no to record from Beyond the Sky. It's too good. It is too good for the early parts of any fight. The meta slaves have abandoned all DPS except Jingyu. Can't believe the meta slaves will all be meta slave to Dr. Ratio in like a week or two. It's crazy how the times change, huh? I wrote a giant M on the map. It wasn't on purpose, but I do think it was very cool. I'm gonna grab questioning of purpose here, because it's based. Third Plains boss gains imaginary weakness. Look at all the imaginary damage I'm doing, huh? Fuck you. Fuck you making me pick this. M for more bad relics. Correct!
One looks kinda tough.
This one looks kinda tough. Alright,
Sound lingers.
whatever you say, Bubsy. What's the W for then if I drew a W instead? How does that change the formula here, Sistia?
Swept away by the wind.
Is it even possible to draw? It's gotta be possible to draw a Z on like Blink 2. Worse relics?
Stand still.
There we go, we're on track. He's figured it out, he's cracked the code.
What are you waiting for?
2, 1,
To betray my
E.
customers, I charge extra.
I've got so much fucking shield right now, bro.
Say bye.
My shields are so goated with the sauce and some other zero nonsense that approximates itself to be English.
Relax.
He refroze. He's a fool. He's going to die a fool. Here, have a bunch of wind shear for your trouble. 2 turns back to back? Nah, fuck you. You get depression. And frozen again. Fuck you. Can't believe he resisted my freeze. That's very fucked up of you. You didn't have to do that.
Together as one.
Summon your friends. Do it, I dare you. You're a fool!
All things in
I played you for a fool, a clown, and a charlatan, good sir. And he's frozen again anyway. You know, he almost got out. He almost made it out the hood. Rude. Vile. Stay out the fight. Nobody asked for you to show back up. Stay in your lane.
There's more to life.
Stand still.
Every petal.
All will be swept away by the wind.
I think our only Roy... No, Sampo and Kako both have ult anyways. Okay, we have options. Not great ones, but we do have them. Oh no, he's disciplining. He's disciplining.
We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? To betray my
It's
customers,
Lempo
I charge extra.
Kotsky. Rude. Rude.
Yin and yang.
Well, that's not good. Rude. Rude.
May as well kill them all.
Freeze.
Good times. Time
Idiots.
to say bye.
Boom. Bird slowly chewing through Fatbot 9000, but he is really taking his time hitting the floor, I tell you what, Bob.
Through you.
That's so unfortunate. That's tragic, actually. He just got out of jail and we sent him right back with the life sentence. You know, if I was going to make one quality of life wish, it's that if a character has, like, a personal buff that's not tracked here, it should be prioritized on their buff-debuff bar. That's the only thing I'd request right now. Everything else I'm okay with, to some degree. Relics still suck, but what are you going to do about that? Make them not suck? That hurt. I know Kafka said it didn't hurt, but it did hurt. Don't believe her. They could absolutely make them not suck, but then what would people brag about in terms of completely meaningless things in this game?
Every petal.
All will be swept
Gotta get
away
that
by
time
the
sink
wind.
in? Exactly. It's the meta. One turn left, right? Yeah. Flap.
And awaken.
That's cool and all, but first let me get that stack back. Alright, resume shooting. You're good now. Do I throw this? No. IQ.
Stand still.
Still get the ult,
What are
very
you waiting for? To
pog.
betray my customers, I charge
And now
extra.
Kafka has the skill point to do Kafka things. AKA end the fight. I can't believe he killed that man for not having
Good times.
a
Never
bonus.
last. Time to say bye.
He killed that man and replaced him immediately for not having a bonus.
Yin and yang.
Alright, all y'all need to chill out. It wasn't your turn. Nobody asked.
Relax.
Some toxic work culture. IPC big boys are annoying as shit. I don't mind them. This is just a really poor team to fight them. I have literally one attack against them, and that's single hit. They are normally not that bad. Because it is just, do him a murder. He's dead next turn. Wow, you survived that? Fuck you. Also, imagine how broken dots would be if Iliads and other enemies that got double turns proc the dot twice like they should. Imagine how nice that would be.
Stand still.
A quick divination.
And he's frozen again. Wish they did. I agree, it would feel more in line with how dots are very clearly intended to work, but it would also be broken as shit and invalidate literally every other playstyle in the game. So I get why they don't. Also, a reminder, if you are in the audience and simultaneously a Black Swan liker, first of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, she works better with Sampa than she does with Kafka. And I'm not sorry about that. Ooh, Obliteration Wick Trimmer? I'm still an Intellitron, bro. Me Intellijon. Me Big Brain. Only a Black Swan liker and that her ult is beautiful. I agree. I think her mechanic is cracked too. Like, it has so much potential. But also, she's in the way from the things that I actually want, and I prefer follow-up attacks to dots. So, sucks to suck, I guess. Now they want me to go positive, and I probably have to go positive twice because the random event's gonna fuck me. Awesome. I'm gonna download my snack pack before this gets worse. Do I download a blessing here? Do I? Yeah, I absolutely cash out for a blessing here. This wouldn't get a lot of volume. I don't do healing. After they are healed, increases their defense. I boost the Kafka damage. Eddie wants her first Kafka team. Reminder, Eddie, it's suboptimal. Just play Sampo. I'm begging you. You'll thank me later. Eddie, don't do it. Eddie, don't do it. Eddie, it's a trap. Eddie, they're both dot enablers. This is the only thing I wouldn't have cheat rerolled for, because it means I can just slap this on the adventure domain that I'm definitely going to anyway. So... yippee-ki-yay. Oh boy. I'm so bad at this one, but I want to be better at it. I'm so bad at it. Me so bad. Daniel does both adventure domains besides this. Wonder if I could brute force Nihility run with Wolf and Rowan May. Maybe? Doesn't seem like it, because Nihility wants dots as a path, not debuffs. Are you telling me get good? But the problem is you never get good, so it's like... Nice. Landed it. Let's fucking go. I solved it, baby. Pretty D's. More like pretty D's. Nuts. Got him. Obvious joke. And I'd make it every time. Because you are, in fact, D's nuts. I've changed your identity. I do like the 4 dice rolls. I feel like Space-Time Prism is too good for Kafka to turn down here. Ooh, this blows up a ton of our damage, but this gives us way more freeze. Damage. I'm a clown that would take that damage every time.
Oh, better than expected.
What do I get? Select a domain, apply knowledge. Sure. I will continue the Ziggin and the Zaggin and the Zigga. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. I don't feel super confident dealing with an elite fresh into plane 2. I don't have a lot of the effects I would like to have on me right now. I'm gonna take the easier path and then zag back down, I think. Because I want to take this way, that way I can hit this and this if I need to. As much as I want that reward domain, it just ain't. Right now I'm so tired of SU throwing enemies at me that I have no weaknesses. Yeah, I feel that, spiritually. I do a little Ronme, I do a little fish one, I do Kafka? Yeah.
Does that hurt? Eternal.
Cutting the net.
Oh, goodness gracious, they're all fucking dead.
Some value, I suppose.
Stand still.
I don't need to do re-break memes. Oh, buddy. Let me get Cease Blade, probably. Because I don't have that interplay yet, right? Yeah, that would be the last one I need for it, in fact. And then now I have Dissonance access. Which makes me a little more confident in fights. Not entirely, but a little more confident. Select a domain, apply knowledge. Love that for A. Down into the shop domain so I can tell them I'm broke and leave immediately, as a true Chad would. I can drop this before I break this. What you got for me, Herda? Was hoping for pinch of gunpowder, unfortunately. Anything for me, Screwy? This is the only thing I'd want out of here right now. These are nice, but none of them's doing it for me. I will grab this, though. This doesn't work nearly as well as I wanted it to, so I'm gonna take the recharge first, and then I'm gonna go for Ionian. Ionian? Yeah, it's Ionian River. Select one domain, immediately copy that onto an adjacent domain, and apply the knowledge effect. So this could go really sad. Oh, I thought it meant adjacent to me. That's actually still really good for us, though. Could have been disastrously bad if it hit there, but we made it out. We beat the allegations today. Moved us toward where we're going, thankfully, but didn't really help. What the f is that noise? What are you? Bounty Hunter. I don't remember what that is. I'm gonna play it safe and do Fushuan setup. Give him a curio, obtain 200 cosmic fragments. Do I have a curio that I want to give up? Becomes the question. The answer is fuck no. Hate that it had to be like that, but absolutely the fuck no. My curios are great right now. Immediately applies knowledge to one random domain. I'm gonna burn my cheat here. I'm gonna do deduction. That sucks a little. Means I probably don't make 20 countdown unless I get very, very lucky here. That's really sad.
Be watchful, always.
Making 20 countdown is so good for the run. Fushuan, Slempo, Kafka.
Existence is unity.
Just in time.
R3, 2, 1.
Every petal in life's all will be swept away by the wind.
What are you waiting for?
Oh.
To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Good times. Time to say bye.
And then Ronme will trigger dissonance on her next. Oh.
Stand still.
Or sorry, not dissonance, dissociation. I word's good.
A quick divination.
You are too? Yes. Look.
Relax.
Slampolkowski.
There's more to life.
Oh, he's dead. Well, that went well for us. This is pretty whack. We're so back, actually. Near raid queue did pop. Tragic. I did like the near raid designs, honestly. I feel like they were attempting to do something fresh, and I loved that. We're going to be zig-a-zig no matter what we do here, so. Gotta go. Hop around me. Grab that. What you got, big dog? Hey, we're back to cheating code. Nice. You know the deal. Cough up the guns. Ho, tonic. Let's fucking go. And melancholia? Okay, we might have a run on our hands, gang. We might have a run. Let's go. The RNG was in our favor. Let's go. Tentatively excited. Let's go. Okay, so we need to be good today. And we will take... Oof. I'm going to say cheat chance. So we can set up for next plane. Copy the current domain to random location. My options aren't the bestest, but they're not the worstest. Could have been better. Definitely could have been better. Definitely could have been better. Barrel breaker. Okay. This was doable on Topaz. So I want to say this will be doable on Fishman. Worst comes to worst, I can toggle in. So I'm not terribly afraid. Hello? Line of sight is weird, bro. But Fushman has actual AoE versus Topaz, so I think this will still work pretty well. Bro, the barrel corpse actually stopped me. I did get that right. Can't see. I'm assuming I got it. Okay, had to turn back to make sure I got that because it was like behind the campfire and I wasn't sure if it had landed. There we go. Ooh, would that pinch of bearded gunpowder be worth it here? I think so. Bunch of sprouts? Oh, they're gonna have a great time. Damage from spores goes up. We need that. The HP thing from spores would have been nice, but we need that damage. Select a domain, apply knowledge. I have 2 more rolls to get it on the boss domain as well. So we will have 20 going into boss domain, so very lucky we will get our 2 blessings set up for this and final domain unless we fumble the bag incredibly hard. No reason to keep those around. The hair salon. Very cool. Unfortunately, this takes us out of recommended, but also whatever. I will take 3 dice to reroll attempts because I have no choice. Copy, select one domain, copy the selected effect. I just need to apply knowledge. I'll reroll twice here. I'll reroll 3 times, I'm petty like that. Couldn't get it. That is so much worse. We do keep on path, but like I lost a Curio and a Blessing. Didn't even think about that. Keep forgetting that can happen. That sucks a lot. Well, whatever. We're back in range. And we get another 3 dice rerolls to spend on trying to get boss domain set up. 1, 2, 3. That'll do it. Wait, this had knowledge. Does knowledge dispel when you enter? That's so fucked. And it deducts 1 before you enter. That sucks. That sucks incredibly bad. I'm gonna reset blessings. Might be on fire. Oh, yeah. Yarr. Okay. Nihility extrapolation would be bad. We have very few ways of dealing with it. Destruction would be doable, I want to say. I don't feel like dealing with Colea's free shenanigans. We also don't have an answer to Kafka's mind control. And I think Coley is the safer pick between them.
Be watchful, always.
Yeet!
Does that hurt?
Eternal.
Just in time.
Alright, so we can't apply Disso here, but fortunately I think we have a strong enough game without it that we should manage. We're popping Remembrance more for the extra damage than anything else. There are 2 dots on you, so we can do this into this.
Times. Time to say bye. Boom.
There's more to life. Every petal
Like
will be
this.
swept away by the wind.
Stand still.
My break status is applied.
All
Burn
things
that
must
early because we're gonna need the extra HP. For breaks. Okay, she's finally active. Freeze attempt gets blocked. Oh, she didn't freeze attempt. Good. We like that, actually. That's Spore Burst. Good damage, but we're still cooking. And clap.
We're just having fun.
We're on Maze next, so we get the point no matter what. So we're gonna shut that. And then
What are
go
you
into
waiting for?
this
Train my customers.
to try and push her a little further.
freeze to death.
It's blocked. We're fine.
Some value, I suppose. Existence is
Got a out.
You are doomed to fail.
How much does this do in terms of percent? 3. Okay.
No matter.
Say bye to breathing.
Bop, bop. Push his face. This leaves you with 2, right? Yes.
Stand still.
I shouldn't have popped that there.
World have their human.
I'll wait until after Samprai's turn to pop Kafka's ult.
Good times.
Okay,
Time to say
let's
bye.
break.
Boom.
Ronya will bring her back, but just the order change is good enough at the moment. Especially since Fushuen is slightly indisposed so far, so you're right now, if I'm not incorrect. Didn't go for Saints. Okay. Very bueno.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
This is going to be unnecessarily close, is what I want to feel about this.
Enjoy yourself.
Holy shit, Kafka's dead.
This is
That's bad. That's real bad. I misplayed one thing. It was a rough boss choice, though. And we didn't exactly get a great blessing setup, unfortunately. Like, I feel like if you're still building setup into second boss, your run's probably dead. You need to have it by the time you reach second
There's
boss.
more to life.
I'm just gonna walk it out. I don't need to see more. Not ideal. Not an ideal setup. Give me a second. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I will be back momentarily. Alright, chat, I've come up with a devious idea while I was in the bathroom. I'm gonna replace Fushuan. I said it was devious, I didn't say it was good. So we're gonna do Remembrance again. But, we're gonna do... March. Instead of Fushuan. I'm tempted to replace Sampo with... Luca, but I don't 100% think it would work super well. I want to try it. Deep, 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 deep down, I want to try it. No, I don't think it'd work well, because Sampo's a lot better when he has to basic. Okay. We're gonna try it, chat. If this doesn't work out, we are well past the hour where we should have moved on to Like a Dragon Gaiden, but... Well, we suck, so that's life. Okay, so I want to be up. Nice, gave me a good start. And I can kind of ricochet this a little bit. Very cool. Out of these choices, I will take an early curio. Jellyfish on the staircase. Lose all dice reroll attempts. Making a reroll will no longer consume a temp. Dice face is rolled more than once in a single turn. This curio will be destroyed. I'm tempted to try it. I'll give it a try. Oh, but those 2 cheat attempts would be so good, actually. I want the Jade. I want the Jade more than I want the run. I want the Jade more. Also, need to make sure March 7th is running Lendo's. She is cool. We don't need to do too much this part. We can just cook them up, call it a day.
There's more to life.
Should have killed him first, I wasn't paying attention. More on me, but I can actually recover because I have March. None of these are good. Reset. This is actually really good for us. Offering of Deception is phenomenal for this team setup. Hey, yo, chill, bro. Ain't nobody asked your opinion, dog. Except me. I asked your opinion. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Ah, you thought. You thought. You fool. Okay. This is definitely Torment of Alienation. This is Maverick. This is Rome into grabbing that. Okay. Hey, yo, the big lock. We're big locking. We're big locking. We are smaller than expected locking. We are definitely not as large looking as we thought. No matter what, I have to cross 2 spaces, and this at least allows me to cross an occurrence space. So I'm gonna go this way first. Alright, big fella. Alright, big fella. Hey, big fella.
Does that hurt?
Hey! And I get the technique point back, unfortunately. Would have been nicer to not get it so I could do the Ruan Mei thing again. Okay.
Good times.
Better
Time to
just
say
kill this
bye.
and get the energy back at some point than do the fussing dance.
Value I...
You're dead.
My turn.
You're also dead.
Stand still.
Okay. Questioning of purpose is probably our best answer here. Osseous Blade's probably our best. I think Auspicious Star is actually really good. In spite of not being on an interplay or anything like that. Auspicious Star is, like, absurdly good. Cool. Just slowly making my way across the map. The person who did the voice of Kafka sounds like the person who did Misfortune League. It's freaking me out. Maybe. I don't know. I ain't got the ears for this thing. What's up, Mosquito? Reminds me I should probably do this.
God damn it. You see, I feel like if I do... Wait, no. That only...
Stuffed toy. Okay.
God! Well, shit. Oops.
I think I'd select this. Yeah, probably. Same bad. Oh, I could not have made this more ideal if I tried.
What the hell?
What the hell?
I can't believe he's done this.
Oh my god.
I can't believe he got away with this. Come on.
I'm sorry, I missed Zart 4 times and then Midas twice. That's...
I had such a bad time that round. Unfortunate.
Bit tragic, but...
I did actually geschmaltz Skeeter directly before, though, so it's okay.
No.
Alright.
I think I actually won that entire thing, too, so it's okay. I'll let him have this one. I'll grab my snack pack. I had such a bad time I installed the whole game immediately upon closing it. I don't know. You did pretty well, honestly. I mean, you did commit murder there. That's a 4. Okay, so here. Ah, a little bit late. Okay, that's fine. So 3. What? Was I looking at the wrong one? The fuck? Weird. That first one definitely threw me off pretty bad. Oh well, I at least get some fragments out of it. Can turn those in at the shop.
Nice work.
Don't say that. Not now. Don't say it after that.
Me.
What do we got? Copy the current domain. Ooh. Ha ha ha. Liking my options presently. Enjoying my options a great deal, actually. Cheater? Curio hacker. Earn this, grab that. Trying to replicate Madame Herda's curios. What do I have? Oh, right, I took the jellyfish. So I can actually take organic heart here. This unit is 90. Congrats. Copy current domain to random location. Random location is bad. Should have checked this one, but this could either be really... That's pretty interesting. I lose 1 countdown, I gain 2. I have 2 chances to get the knowledge domain onto boss as well. No matter what, I'm going to get 1 blessing from it, so that's okay. I don't feel like playing the video game today, so I'm going to have Numby riz this entire thing up for me. And pretend I was cool enough to do it. Numby! Get to Risen Rizzler. Get him, girl. Do him up, girl. Okay, she's rising. I alerted one of them, but that's fine. One being alert doesn't really stop me. Because the rest of them just get rizzed. Alright. Call that a recipe for disaster. Beautiful. Nice. Nice. What was hilarious? Was it something that happened to you, or was it Numby, honeypotting all of those poor hogs to their death? Well, that'll do it. Slap that directly onto the domain. Yeah, Numby's so good in this particular adventure challenge that Numby just eats this shit alive. It's so good. Don't be hurt, don't be hurt. Fuck. I hate this domain so much because I keep missing a barrel somewhere and I have no idea where it is, and it's going to functionally drive me insane if I miss 1 barrel here again. 2, 1, 2. Nothing up there. Gonna transform here. Be sort of precise about it. Okay, positive I hit both of them there. Okay, gotta go in form here. Where is it? I'm gonna go insane. Where's the 1 barrel I keep missing? I still get the blessing, so it's okay, but it's really frustrating not knowing why that's going wrong. Top or bottom, top or bottom, top or bottom, top or bottom. I am peak frustrated, so I'm going top. Numby is such a handy overworld thing. Topaz is so good, if only for her overworld stuff. Never mind that she is one of the best follow-up assistants in the game currently. I genuinely adore pretty much every aspect of Topaz, except how she's portrayed in main story. She is so good. Her and Numby are the team-up of all time. I don't know, grab links. Okay. Numby, do your magic again, girl. Treat him to it. Turn him into a snack, Numby. Not that one. We didn't need that one. Next one along. Come on, girl. Hit him with the Rizzler. Oh, they've all fallen for it. They're all fools. My shots were a little off at first, but that's okay. It does not matter. She's got that magic. Voice actress of Kafka is not in fact the same voice actress, but the lines sound identical. I mean, it's a fairly common femme fatale sounding voice, so it ain't all that. I don't need to kill any more of them, but I wanted to choose violence one last time. Record from Beyond the Sky. What do we got here? I think I want quadrangular here, actually. Yeah, because March can make use of that baseline.
A little extra for the quarter.
Okay. 16, I get 1 blessing entering. Diddly See, the key problem is there are enemies that I can't freeze, which makes this not the best. I'm gonna reset. Extending duration on the debuffs is pretty huge for us. This is nice, but this matters a little more to the comp that we have. Quantum or physical? What the fuck? Neither of these help me. This could conceivably possibly help me, but is a much worse fight. We're gonna go with Bug. It's probably because I had Topaz on my team that confused the algorithms on fight choices. That's okay. Just need to remember to adjust for that next time. How are we doing this? Maybe we just go for it. I think it's fine.
Does that hurt?
Alright.
Eternal.
Burn that right away. Start on my ult cycles.
Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
You can't get frozen, so this is just to do extra damage and apply any blessing effects for March.
Gotta try hard to watch this awesome move.
Well, he can't get frozen by normal means, that is.
Stand still.
Okay. March is gonna big shield herself.
We're just having fun.
3 left. Nothing need to be reapplied, so we can have Sampo do Sampo things. Your break.
Relax. Good times. Time to
Pumped
say
out about
goodbye.
1/3 of his health before he even got a turn. Love that for us.
My turn.
Stand still.
More business.
Nearly half, nearly half. Otherlings on field. Frozen Storm gets blocked.
Try that again.
Good counter. Needs to go back up. Here comes the bad touch. Somebody's getting their turn launched into Never.
We're just having fun.
2 people are getting their turns launched into Never, and that's also uncool.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers?
Everything here is unfreezable, and it's terrible.
Try that again.
This man eats all of his friends. And becomes
Say
spooky.
bye to breathing.
Don't think we have a very good way to stop him, so this will tinkle a good amount. March is going to shield Kafka here.
More business, eh?
Gotta try
Drop
hard
an
to
ult
watch
just
this
to have it.
awesome move.
Swapping to Fushwen would have been a much better pick here, I think, for us. But, it's what it be. That's how it's gonna be. Oh, just barely stole that break.
Grace
Oh, that was a crime we just committed.
Stand still.
Tough luck running into me.
March still has her shield for another turn. That could have been bad, but it wasn't. And I'm thankful for that. Actually, having that ice weakness implant mattered so much right there.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Ron May will need to E here, so Senpo Qs.
Eternal.
Okay. Okay. He's gonna eat his friends. Can we barely squeak through this? That's what it feels like right now.
We're just having fun.
Stand still. May as well kill them all.
Okay.
We're just
Free
having
break.
fun.
Nearly got his ult there.
There's more to life.
Would have been nice, but not complaining. Risen.
Every petal, all will be swept away by
But
the
not a
wind.
palm.
My turn.
We're gonna hold that Marshall until the weakness implant drops. Nice. That'll do
What
it.
are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
That's a GG, baby.
This awesome move.
E into one, and big guy's
Time
dead.
to say bye. Boom.
March is holding up, but I definitely need to download Fushuan for a situation where March will not do the job. What do I want here? I think Spore Discharge is a good pick. Ceiling Wax of Elation, very funny. Gold Coin of Discord could produce a lot of money. Let's see. I did first already. I'm gonna do third. Okay. Spooky, but we made it through that. We still do not have the essential working blessings we need to make this run happen. And that's bad. Okay. It's a solid knowledge domain opener. I need to go left, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, right. I think. That sounds about right. That sounds roughly correct. We got the worst respite domain, and that's something we'll have to live with because it does give us a download. We need Fushuan as an alternate to March. I will take 2 random blessings here. Nice. This second part doesn't apply too much, so that's a slightly unfortunate blessing to upgrade, but we can make it work for us. We have 3 cheat attempts. We're going to spend 1 on deduction, probably. We're basically going to spend our cheats setting this up. So we're going to take an early hit to do setup. Or get completely lucky and not do that. Very cool. We're going to do 2 deductions and then spread it. And hopefully that'll get us a good amount of coverage throughout the plane. What do we have? I'll invest 100. And then leave. Because I've never had that second investment work out. And I'm not trying to lose the cash. Hey, got a second deduction for free. Didn't even have to cheat for it. And it lined up perfectly. That is so freakishly coincidental. That's slightly unnerving, actually. Okay, this is doable with kind of whatever. The next download I want is Luca. No, Swolf. Luca can wait. Luca's probably next. We're going to hop into whoever's shortest. Probably March here. We're on base equal height. Alright, let's see if I can not fuck this up. Okay. Cool. Augers. Nice. It's always here. And then 6th is harder. Ah, I got clipped by it. This, like, right here, a smidge over would have been safe. Hitting weakness. This gives us a lot of opportunity, I think. Okay.
A few decorative designs would.
What do we got? This is randomly applies knowledge. I want to do cheat principle. Not exactly perfect, but pretty good still. We move here and lower cognition. Oh, that's beautiful. The emergency went off and lowered our countdown, which is bad. Double bad, actually, but we do get to go all the way to where we need to be for the recommended path. Screwlita? Okay. Decrease. What's my damage curio? Organic heart. Okay. Repairing that would be kind of good. Because we can't even get dice rerolls right now, so repairing this is probably the play anyway. Okay. Select one domain, apply knowledge to it. I will instead cheat into principle again. Cool, taking over the world. Love that for us. We're going up. What is this? Unending Darkness. Ah! 1 3-star blessing and 1 negative curio. I'll take that. It's better than my other options. I think man in the cover is best for us. We need something to apply suspicion in general. That's so bad. That is like legitimately one of the worst negative curios we could have gotten. Immediately copy the current domain. Anything but that is okay. Select one domain, copy it to an adjacent. Love that. We'll select this reward domain. Okay. We can hopefully make up for the bout of bad luck there.
Sound lingers.
Pop that, grab that. Hidden stage. I could take that cheat chance and really work with it. But I think Organic Heart just broke again, so we shouldn't need it. It will enhance the 2 to 3 stars. This is good. This is great. Select one domain, copy adjacent. We love the flavor. Let's go. Okay, what do we got? Dancer? Cosmic Ultrist, also good. I will take the ore box. Weakness Break Dissociation is so important because we need to upgrade that. We need to get that into an upgrade. Second verse, same as the first. We know where this lands actually, so this is still great. Zag up. Okay. What do I want? The blessings or the curios here? I think I need the blessing. Yeah. One attack, frozen, inflict disso. Alright. We're chewing it up, we're chewing it up. Copy the current domain to a location, random, and apply. That sucks. But what are you gonna do? Ooh, Knights of Beauty. Let's go. That is great for us. Okay. Enhance 2 random 3-star blessings. He is huge. Oh, but getting rid of that cuckoo clock would also be kind of large. I think the lowered attack is worth less. I selected the wrong one. I'm a fucking moron. I wonder what happens. Hold on. Hold on. I need a brief moment of science. What happens if I Alt F4 out of that? I need to see if I can undo my terrible decision or not. I need to see if I can get away with a crime today, chat. I might have committed a crime. I might have done a ne'er-do-well maneuver. Do I get away with this? Is this where my crime-doing days come to an end? Okay, it does bring you right back here. That sucks. Next best thing I can do is insensitivity, probably. Or reticence. Reticence is not that bad. Attacking will remove it, so we can try and renew it. No criminal activity for me, apparently. Hello? Okay. It just had to start it to finish it. Oh, well. I was very confused for a second. I was like, do I get another pick? That's broken. Do I need that right now? Do I need that? That's an excellent question. Because this will take me to 40. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, I can go down there. So I would much rather reroll. The odds of it rerolling into Goldface again are so astronomically small that, you know what? I'll just accept it. I just live here now. 24, 25, 26, 27. I can make it 28. 28 is a possibility, which means I would get to 30 before the boss room. Oh, well. We're gonna decrease. Do I want the dice reroll or do I want the repair? I don't think the repair is very important right now. We'll take the dice reroll. I don't think this is, like, possible. And it doesn't give us any benefit. I'm gonna reroll once and save the other two for final play. Also doesn't help, but whatever. I could go here, actually. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think going down here is a little bit better. That transaction might actually be good. Ah, it's Sal and Leo. Tainted Curio. We're about to hit the transaction domain, so it's probably pretty bad. Select a domain and apply knowledge. What if I just wanted to get the 10 cosmics, you know? What if I just wanted those 10 cosmics? Okay. What do we got? Entropic die. Unfortunate. Double unfortunate. Don't really need that. Could use that. We'll grab that. Okay. That's good for us. That's great for us. We love shields. And Conjunctiva basically halved our money, but very way. Got the health back from that one domain. Maneuvering onwards. That's fine. We now have 6 reroll attempts to try and change destiny a bit. How are we doing on interplays and all that jazz? Not great. Not presently great. We need 1 propagation and 1 preservation each. So we're gonna grab the propagation here. The interplay is so deadly important to us. And I feel like we could reset this and try for something better than Lost Memory. Thrill is at least a little good. Okay. Abundance is rough for us to deal with. This at least is a lightning opportunity. I'm gonna take this way. And then I'll replace Sampo with Luca for this shebang. Or I didn't take Luca, and that's tragic. How do I want to do this then? How do I want to do this? Slow and steady? I could try for a slow and steady, but I don't think that it would work super well. I could go for a Kafka Hyper, but that also seems kind of sketchy. Sorry, what am I up against again? Fizz, Lightning, Imaginary. Fizz, Lightning, Imaginary. Lightning, Fizz, Imaginary. There's a Defender. We get Ice Weakness, so taking March isn't a bad play. I'm pretty sure Jeppy can freeze too, which is good for us. I think we just take base comp and pray. I think now would be the moment where I simply begin praying instead.
Crush now or crush later?
You did hear Jeppy. He's about to catch that business.
Eternal.
Cool, he can freeze.
Oh.
Love that for us, actually.
Stand still.
His health is going places without him, and I love that for him.
More business, eh?
I'm sure he doesn't love that for him, but it's not what we asked. It's completely irrelevant. Can, but he's resistant to it? Well, he's gonna find that resistance doesn't work out for him pretty often today, I guess. And again, I'm just okay with that.
Every petal, all will be swept
Hey, check it out, he's
away by the
frozen
wind.
again.
Try that again.
And you know what being frozen means, Chappy boy.
Tough luck running into me.
Means you lose a butt ton of health.
On my command. Stay focused.
Very cool besiege. Love that for us.
This ends here.
Hate that for us, actually. Holy shit, that
Good
tingled
times. Time to say
unpleasantly.
bye. Boom.
Existence is unity.
Okay.
The tryhards watch this awesome move.
Refroze him. Gonna hold that March ult.
Good times. Time to say
Pop
bye.
that.
Boom.
Redisso.
Stand still.
Break it.
On my command.
The tryhards
See if I
watch
can
this
snag the
awesome
freeze
move.
here. Got it. I waited. I should have waited for it. Got the
What
freeze.
are you waiting to
Disso.
betray my customers? I charge extra.
Some value, I suppose.
That's so unfortunate. I'd apologize to you, Jeppy, but you kind of deserve this, big dog. Ooh. God, he's living the life right now, and it is
Petal,
not
all
that
will be
good life.
swept away by the wind.
Freeze that. Yeah, we'll have enough.
There's more to life.
Let's break. Freeze. Disso. Anti-step.
Good times.
Oh, let's go, baby. Let's fucking go. A working build. All of these suck ass. At least one of these doesn't suck ass. What do I need? I really am tempted by Shining Trap. What do I lose on Shining Trap? I lose... really nothing. I think we Shining Trap here. Tonic is great. Wish Upon a Star is good. Silver Coin is solid as fuck right now. Chaos Tremorities is okay. Fruit is solid. Embers could be better. Black Hole's okay. Omniscience great. Warping's great. Axifilation, not so much. Walk through Chaos. Oh wait, I remember this already. I did this already. Okay. Oh. Stressful, but this could be a run. This could be a run. The possibility exists, and I love that for me. Okay. Pop this. Break those. Okay. What are we buying? Sure, let's grab that. Do I want the Wax of Erudition? Kinda not really, no. But give me exactly one Erudition Blessing, which I wouldn't hate. What do I need from you? Doctor of Love is really good, almost all the time. That shield is going to be real important. Ionian River. Damage taken by frozen enemies. It's nice. Adjacents. Damage from Disso is huge. Kind of want this for March, so she can pretend to deal real damage. Oh, I didn't have the interplay. Even better. What am I on? I can afford to grab the Erudition Wax. Oh! Well, okay then. This could be interesting. Let's see. Copy, select one domain, copy into adjacent. I don't hate this elite domain. So it's really a question of what am I willing to risk it all for? The answer is I'd probably take another adventure domain. Wouldn't say no to it. No, that's a lie. I'd want another reward domain. But if I do anything over here, I risk replacing that, and it's a no-no, so I can't do this. I think the best option is to reroll and see what I get. I think the best option is to deduction and just play the odds. That's not bad. It could definitely be better, but I can work with that. However, I want two specific things. If I can reroll into one, I can get the other one. I just need to be able to pick the next two knowledge domains, and I'm good. This one I am unlikely to fuck up, but I'm very powerful at fucking up, so who knows.
Oh, better than expected.
Let me grab that Luca. Alright. I'm just gonna go as Run Mad because I have the extra time from the Relic. So I'm not too particularly afraid of anything but missing a vase, which is super unlikely. This is the easiest one. I think it adds 20 seconds. I don't know if it's 20 or 30, but it should be fine. I forgot that these all give cosmic fragments. Ron May would not have made this. Definitely needs somebody with better animations or something. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck do I keep missing a barrel? Holy shit. Oh, the technique jars count? Oh! Holy shit, that's... I never considered that. I'm not taking any of the tickets. That's so fucked that the technique jars count. Holy shit.
Oh, better than expected.
Applies knowledge to one random domain that doesn't have it. I need to hit 4, so I can't accept that. I need to be able to pick the domain. One adjacent. That should work. That should work. What the fuck? I'm actually annoyed by that. They picked domains that already had it. That's so fucked. That is incredibly annoying and obnoxious. You are probably beatable in my current state. I'm so pissed about it, Seacats. My spaghetti is so upsetty, Seacats. I fucked up my order there because I'm just genuinely disoriented by the fact that those technique jars count.
Oh.
I tried it on a lark as I was running back upstairs because I couldn't think of any jar I'd missed along the way. I'm so fucking tilted. Go to jail. Go to jail, you little shit.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Miss Aka, slamming in with the big raid. Well, look who it is. Look who it is. A Zart moment? I'm having a Zart moment right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm tilted by something that happened in the past stage. I'm going through it. Oh. Somebody caught a beating. Well, welcome on in, everybody from Anka Ice Place. Hi, I'm Zartimus, your friendly local gacha doulahan. If you enjoy gacha games, or just general masochism and listening to me aggressively rant about many things, feel free to hang around and have a good time. Also, thank you for that follow. I do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. How was everybody doing? What was Aka I up to? What was she doing? What crimes did she commit? I'm not the police. You can snitch on her to me. You have a really good voice. Thank you, Tanger. Appreciate the compliment. Looking especially delightfully orange today. Let's see. Delete the pig. She was getting sick, dying? I don't know, that sounds pretty illegal to me, but don't worry, I won't tell anyone. No problem, Tanger. Tanger. I like both. Because Tanger reminds me of tangerine, but Tanger has, like, that nice little G consonant hit right in the middle that does things for my brain chemicals. There's something about hard consonants, and you all know what I mean, and wasn't the word you were thinking of, some of you. There's something about it that just does things. I think this will make me remember how many dailies I've missed. Don't worry, they updated it, so all you have to do to get your full daily set complete now is just do one run of SimU. The new CCP law is doing great things for the industry, interestingly enough. Well, I'll pronounce it Tanger. Okay, you pronounce it Tanger, I'll pronounce it Tanger. No, other way around. I want Tanger, you can have Tanger. Cover double duty here. What do I want here? I'm probably not taking another battle. Punk Lord mentality is probably the play. Brain matter compound I. Compound I is probably a little bit better for us. Shielded characters take less damage is nice. But yeah, in case you haven't been around recently, the Hoyo made a change recently where they got rid of the daily battle pass missions entirely. There's now only weekly and period. And then the daily missions that add Trailblaze experience for your account and give you Jade every day is now, there's guaranteed to be a plus 500 one, meaning your entire daily, and it's just complete a simulated universe run. Which is very cozy, I must say. Select one domain, copy onto adjacent. I don't need that right now. What I need is select domain, apply knowledge. It won't get me to 30 anymore, which is very sad. So I won't get 3 blessings just for showing up at the boss stage. But I'm going to get out of here scot-free. Oh. I will do Run May, then pop that. Cosmic Altruist. What do I want from this? 3-star blessing? Yeah, probably 3-star blessing, because I got rid of all the bad curios. Macro Seg is pretty nice. Macro Seg could save me a lot of agony. What am I missing from Remembrance? Do I have the 3 big ones? I do have the 3 big ones, so I'm pretty fine taking Macro Seg here. Alright. Almost to the end. We're almost there, boys. Alright, so now nothing can mess up my final setup. So now it's just... well, nothing can mess up my final setup but me. I could still do it. I can still job myself entirely right here if I elect to perform clown-like maneuvers. However, I am not that character, and I will simply win. That is my final answer. I would not take you anywhere. Jingyun will at least allow me to do setups if I need to. Gotta head out. Have a good stream. Thank you for following. You have a wonderful time wherever you go. I hope you have a phenomenal dinner and a phenomenal rest of your night. Alright. I have some choices to make. Macro seg should probably get bumped. But it's not the most important thing here, by far. That's already enhanced. What do I need? What's very important? I need to ignore resistance to freeze. That is disso damage, but it's not a ton of it. We need that to freeze more often. We need that to prevent suspicion from going down. We need that for raw damage. What else? That is 50% disso damage. We need that. What else? We probably want that, but I can hold off on that. Where do I need things? I think I took Nihil, so this will be a good way to get rid of all the stuff that it's going to do to me. This is a ton of HP back. This break effect would be good for Rodmay, but would put me at 265. Really need to think carefully here. This is kind of the last set of make or break decisions. All things are possible is very good. Disso refreeze, really good. Macroseg will actually save my life, though. The refreeze is good, but I don't necessarily need it. But the break damage only really benefits... Well, it's good. She's already at her natural cap for it. So, I'm thinking... That's a lie, I don't think. Don't believe that. I take this for the extend... And then I take another 100 instead of just 130. So Runway probably does get that buff. Cool. Alright. We're all saddled in. Let us see if it is indeed time to be making bacon. I have 336 effect hit chance. I will get 2 blessings here. Putrefaction ulcer is pretty large. So is primordial hardship here, but I feel like putrefaction is going to do more overall. Tragic lecture is probably very large here. Yeah. Okay. What am I fighting? I am not well suited to a battle with Argenti. This team could make it work, but it would be more of a struggle than it needs to. However, Automaton Grizzly is a fight that I have literally never won. I can remove Annika here, though. And not losing all of my debuffs makes that potentially doable versus Argenti shaving off all of my damage for existing. Okay.
I wonder what that is.
I would like to open on March 7th rather than Kafka here to get the early freeze. So we're going to go Flash into March. Alright. Let's see if the build really came together or if I am just lying to myself aggressively. What do I want? Kafka old Q? No. Q and let it rock.
Relax.
Okay. I feel like this is the right decision somehow.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Disso, Disso break. Re-Disso on you. He gets up, but that's fine.
Enjoying yourself? Try that
We have the
again.
shields to soak that and not care. March gets the lock on, as she well should. She's gonna shield up in preparation for later phases. Sampo can do the rest of the heavy lifting here.
There's more to life.
Alright. Now we just push phase. Let him summon.
You can't run.
Freeze that.
What are you waiting for? To
Dot
betray
on
my
it.
customers, I charge extra.
I think guy on the right didn't freeze. Yep, so we'll March ult that. Very cool. That's fine. Heal all you like.
May as well kill them all.
That's a lie. Don't heal that much. I was exaggerating greatly. I need you to chill.
By the wind.
Very literally chill.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Back under the ice. Got the freeze. Very cool. Hold on to that Wrath Resonance. You have too much health on the right. You need to take a pill.
Told ya I could fight.
Shave that off him. Reapply it. Bounce that off these guys. One turn until action is available again. No problem. He explodes the next turn anyway. Destruction order lands. You're not cracking that shield. Bold of you to believe as much. Freeze that. Almost freeze that, I suppose. He busts out, but that's okay. We'll send him back to jail in a moment here. The stacks of suspicion are doing huge numbers, and we love that for us. Boom indeed. Business is booming. Okay. Resonance X-Trap. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, because we're dealing max HP damage. I want to put you back under the wall. Nobody said you could move. Wasn't your turn. Now hold up.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Now hold up. Let's not get crazy. Let's not get freaky about it, big fella. Let's not get too jumpy. It ain't your time to go off just yet.
Eternal.
Yawn it. Goes down. One target left. Reprisal.
Try that again. Gotta try
Hold the
hard.
counter.
Watch this awesome move.
Got the freeze. Disode. Rest in pieces. Remembrance is a good path. Remembrance is a great path. Something something, bunch of overlords, something something, remote areas. Just like at this very moment, a laborer couple are sharing the same bowl of starflower fried rice. When a starflower slips off the bowl, the husband bends down to pick it up with a mechanical clamp. He prays every day for his wife to not ask, but she does anyway. Do you hate people who are unable to love? I don't hate them, as I'm one of them. We are machines. We have no love, the husband answered. All right, there's laundry in the washing machine. Please take them out to dry, the wife replied. They never touched on the topic again later. When the anti-organic equation was activated afterward, the husband was killed by his mechanical wife. As such, Dwayne's subordinates concluded that even machinery that had been given the human appearance and had bonded with organic lives for a long time could join the war under the calculations of the anti-organic equation. They made another shocking discovery shortly after that. The anti-organic equation was also found by Dwayne's subordinates in some of the organic lives who came here from fringe planets to plunder resources. The equation was a simulation that did not follow thoughts, but altered them. Ooh. Wondering more about the equation is interesting, actually. Kind of into it. Well, that is my third gold and gears. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, that's exciting. When entering transaction domains, the blessing store will increase the amount of purchasable blessings by 3. Speed is a god stat. And while Path Resonance is cool, some of them don't deal damage, so the defense boost is better. We'll take this, thank you. Heterogeneity. Treasure. For every curio that you own, immediately obtain 10 cosmic fragments. I wouldn't use that as a dice face, but neat. Very something or another, yeah. And I've unlocked Amber Barrier and Investment Scale dice. Okay. Domains with knowledge will not collapse. When entering boss currents, abnormal or transaction domains obtain 15 cosmic fragments for each domain currently under knowledge. It's okay. When a domain with knowledge collapses, obtain 50 cosmic fragments. If the collapsed domain's elite reward or adventure, the cosmic fragments obtained are doubled. If the domain contains beacons, the cosmic fragments obtained are doubled. Ooh. Spicy. So after we use a total of 6 different custom dice to clear golden gears, we will unlock company time, which will be able, or I guess all of these unlock? Cool. Neat, actually. We have every other die unlocked, so we're on our way. We still haven't touched Conundrum. Conundrum invokes fear in me. We'll deal with that problem another day, I think. But as you can see, plus 500, claim, and my daily is now done. And it doesn't have to be one of the fancy Swarm Disaster or Golden Gears. You can just do a real basic... I think you can do like World 1 run and still get that daily. So you really don't have to invest a lot of time every day to get it clear now. You can just unga-bunga your way through and get minimum rewards and have your daily done. Which I consider quite nice. We have how much longer to go today? We got another 30 minutes. I feel like switching to Like a Dragon now would be a little bit of a waste. I do really want to play it, but Thursday's slotted out all for it. I might just extend Thursday because I really want to get that done for Infinite Wealth Drops. Probably going to do a huge extended stream on Infinite Wealth Drop and just play my heart out in that game. I'm so looking forward to it, dude. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is going to be so good. Oh, forgot about this week. This is easy to do. Oh, I have a new recipe. Neat. I have 2 new recipes, actually. Little mean buddy. Unfortunately, I'm still crafting automatic wooden dummies every time. So, it is what it be, nothing personnel, kid. Okay. I actually want to go to my Caverns of Corrosion for today. So we're going to. What am I going to farm, though? We're pretty unsure of what Hanabi needs. Dr. Ratio's going to use follow-up until the new set in 2.0. I could farm this, but there's no real good matching set. I could farm this for Joyeux, but I have nowhere to really send this. I will do Path of Darkness for now, I think. I'm too lazy to think about this that hard. I want to see if the same team I use for the new Echo of War works fine here. I could probably speed it up by getting rid of Fushuan in the setup, but let's just see. Because Fushuan makes it very stable. How is your Argente? I've seen worse Argentes than this, by far. This'll do. Does this zoom? Let's see. Does the auto zoom here? And while I am here, how's everybody in chat doing? What are you guys up to, you miscreants? Not to say that miscreantism is a bad thing. We all do an occasional miscreant maneuver.
Protect all beauty. Beauty is eternal.
Okay, he's not so good at dealing with the big lady. I think maybe I put in Luca, and Luca deals with her? Gave up rank 5 players just trying to unlock the die faces and plot. Fair enough. I think you only really need like 3 rank 5 players anyway, and after that you can just drop down. Although you can only do conundrums on rank 5, and conundrums are kind of a deal. The thing is, I don't think it rewards you as much for using different paths. So once you find a winning formula, you can kind of just stick to it, I think. Ooh, speed shoes with attack percent? Can't turn that down, legally speaking. I've still never, to this day, despite farming this domain out for 2 characters, never found a pair of speed dot boots. I'm firmly convinced they do not exist. Thanks, buddy. So we're going to replace Ting with Uruka. And just let him do Luca things. Could do Jing Yuan, I guess. Jing Yuan, Argency, Rome would probably be a play.
Give us an analysis of the situation, Master Diviner.
Haha, I like that. That's cute. Give us an analysis of the situation, Master Diviner. Only reason to do rank 5 more than once is Conundrum and Path Rewards? Yeah.
Eternal.
I was partially doing it for the Path Rewards. But I'm perilously afraid of Conundrum, because I'm already not a fan of getting my ass beat like it is. I don't need more of it. He said he'll protect all beauty. Means he's protecting you guys, too. How courteous of him. He doesn't even know who you are, and he'd still do it. That does sound like Argenti. I really need to do his companion mission just to find out exactly how truly goofy he is. I know he's goofy, there's no getting around that, but I wanna see the depths of the goof. There are a lot of the companion missions that I just haven't done. Please stop elbowing my support in the face. She's a very nice lady. You don't have to do all that.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
I still haven't even unlocked all of the Swarm Disaster plot. I really feel like I should go back and do that at some point. Could be worse, could definitely be better. I'm looking for better now. I'm raising my standards, okay? I'm trying to move up to a new level, and that means we don't accept artifacts anymore. I'm looking for a 2 minimum. You gotta have at least 2 substats that are banging for me now to make it in the club. Otherwise, you're going straight to the salvage pile, baby.
Protect all beauty.
Should be working on getting more people to usable status. I mean, usable status is a very vague term. You can get away with a lot, but I'm trying to get them the banger status, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get somebody to fuck.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Jing, you ain't shit. Component damage? I'd hope so with what I just hit you with. If you weren't damaged, I'd ask you to go find some just to make me feel better. What do you mean? Boy, no bullying Argenti. He just got here. He's soft and stupid. And he doesn't wear helmets for some reason. We don't advise him not to wear helmets, but he just keeps doing it.
Protect all beauty.
Oh, a 3-drop? Let's go. We're pogging. This is actually an Aventurine piece. HP defense crit damage? That's an Aventurine glove. Love that. That's Dookie, unfortunately. And that's also Dookie. Tragic. We love Aventurine pieces, though.
All will be swept away by the wind.
I'm gonna get my follow-up team, bro. It's gonna go hard.
Show no mercy.
My follow-up team is going to bug. Probably get Topaz and Clara to usable levels. Imagine not boosting your Topaz. Do you just hate money? Do you just hate Numby Riz? Is that it? You're not a Numby Rizzler? Numby, I don't have to clear the Warp Trotter adventure rooms with Topaz in the way I do, but it's so much fun cheering on someone else doing nefarious things for me that I can't resist the urge. I need that to be understood. It is too fun for me to stop doing now, because I used to just press E on Daniel and go, everybody's dead, but this is far more fun. More attack boots. Thanks. Oh! It's finally here! It's garbage, but it's the first pair of prisoner speed boots I've ever seen. What else does Topaz use if I don't have her Sig? Unlike Ratio, she works sort of well with swordplay. So, either cruising or swordplay, I'd imagine. Like, it's to the point where if you have Topaz's S1 and you pull Ratio and have nothing for him, and you have like her S1 and swordplay, it's recommended to give him her LC and her swordplay, because swordplay doesn't work on him, but her light cone works with everyone that does follow-ups. And it stacks the debuff too. It's not one unit. So if you have multiple copies of Topaz's LC, shit goes hard, brother. Shit goes hard.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Beauty is eternal. I really wonder. I know it'll probably never happen. I really want it to, though. If I ever got to, like, if I was ever picked to cast a character in a gacha game, or just in general, I wonder what they would try and typecast me as. Like, what would the director go, that guy's got the voice perfect for this. I wonder what it would be. Because that doesn't process in my head. I don't have a preference or like a preferred character I would like to voice. You know what I mean? I wonder what other people would see me voicing well, especially on a director's level. It's an intriguing thought. Crit rate HP, but 2 flats. 2 flats is an instant disqualification. That is the most defensive substats I've seen on an offensive set. To jail, I say. To jail with you. How am I doing on fuel right now? I've got 2 and 414 in the back. I don't think this is a good place to spend it. I think I'm good. Because some of my fuel is definitely going to get held for farming Ratio's new set in 2.0, since it's just going to be objectively better for him. I know that much. Alright, that was 5 cavern clears, so I need 3 more before the end of the week to collect my Bonache. And I'm trying to get that Bonache, you best believe. I think once Ratio actually comes out is when I'm going to start tossing pieces, or tossing scrap in the synthesizer to try and make him pieces. Until then, I'm just going to farm Verde Casuale. I think she's doing fine. I don't really have a need to bump that to 15. Kafka, I wish I pulled better pieces for, but it is what it be, you know? Like, this is not a bad set of boots, and to switch her to the new prisoner set would, I feel like, not really benefit her. I'd really like to get, I think it's a better rope. Yeah, this rope is hot dookie. It would be so easy to find. So easy, I say. It'd be on the table to find a better rope and probably a better rope for Daniel. At some point. Honestly, if I could cook up a better chest piece too, that'd be nice, but that one's asking a lot. Clara just needs help somehow, in general. What else? I think Fushuan's doing okay-ish. She could do better. I think it's mostly this piece. This piece can be afforded to be replaced. It's really ugly looking. And then this is also okay-ish. I don't hate the effect res. It's got effect res speed on a tank. Like, that's pretty good. The flat is the only thing that kind of bothers me. Swolf, I should really get better pieces in general, because, like, Swolf has been kind of backboning a lot of my really dumb ideas for ages, and she's had to do it with, like, the most ghetto pieces. One day, I should get her something. What would it be? It would be either Wildweed or Messenger, I think. That's very sad. That doesn't really help us a ton, because she wants speed. And it would then be a two-piece, so I might as well just stay Wildweed, yeah. God, those are the most defense boots in the universe. Respect it, but it's not helping. Have her in the Quantum set? I don't, because she's not here to deal damage. I have her in this because she's going to be basicking every other turn, basically. And most of this is just for the speed. I just want her to be able to implant weaknesses before everyone else does. I'm treating her basically like a support. And it's working out pretty well, because that is mostly what I use her as. If anything, I could go further into the niche and just accept it and get her an HP or defense orb, and she would probably greatly appreciate not having her bones broken for existing. But I don't think she folds that much anyway. One day I'll use Bronya again. She carried my early game and then just fell into a pit and never recovered. One day I'll use Bronya again, just eventually, you know? This is staying on Pela forever because she exists as the auto attack bot. And now that they fixed her auto, and she's actually usable outside of focused content, she's probably become even more of an Autobot. Part of what I want is, it's like a hobby at this point. I really want to try and build a Zhuyi set and just use her to shank things. Because I think, if I get a decent build going for her, I can sub her in for Dr. Ratio on Quantum Weak targets, and just let her do things, and I think it'll be very fun. But building that Quantum set is the very definition of agony, honestly. Relics are truly the bane of mortal existence and enjoyment. So what do I have to do besides Golden Gears? I need to do both of these. And then this... What is this? Zhongshan's letter. Interesting. And then I have 40 Jade left from that. Speaking of, was actually something I thought of on the way. Oh, right, my dailies. I keep forgetting. My assignments keep getting pushed further and further back. I need to fix that. I need to set this to a 12 for recycle. Just regain my balance on it. No, come back. I'm not worried about the resources on this. They're not that huge. Getting my balance back is going to be worth a lot more. All right. Got some achievements. Help the Insider ascend the throne. Remember that. Finish a critter pick. Collect all the recreations at Critic. Change messages in chat boxes for the first time. Fair. Feed trotters in large quantities. I want to. I need to. Obtain the grand prize one time in Lucky Compass. I'm the best. Thank you. Thank you. I got a friend request. Who would dare? Who dareth? Loading bio. I like the little pom-pom. How's your swolf? Not that I would use a swolf, but how's your swolf? You do have S1 of the cone. Yo, Eidolons? Yo, it's a built swolf. We're gaming. We're gaming. It's gaming's wolf. Hey, yo. It's gaming's wolf. I respect it. I think the thing that astounds me is people are still really into Jinguin as my support. Even when I switch to, like, the new hot gacha character of the minute for, like, a day, I get way less credits than if I just have Jinguin as my support. Erudition too strong. Like, I feel like if you have pulled a bunch of supports and, like, hunt characters and all that jazz, if you want support credits, just build your Herda. Just build anyone that does AoE reasonably, and you'll get more support credits, because that's the only real place they get used. In Echo of War, most people will either pick a really duffed out dude, or they'll just run their own full team. But that's only doable 3 times a week worth anything, so... Need another Fantilia or Locha becomes hot stonks. Sorry, no can do. People have figured out that Fantilia was actually free. Your scam route has been closed. You'll have to find another hustle, gamer. Gamer derogatory. God. I don't know why the fucking parentheses derogatory meme hits me so hard, but it's good. Just collecting jars right now, honestly. I'm starting to run low on, like, what is it, phase leaves or whatever? There's one leaf crafting mat that I'm not juiced up on. Retribute these. You're blind, you're deaf, and you're dumb. It's the real Phantom Starskiff's projection. All for nothing. Foxy and Ceremony will place items of the dead onto the Starskiff, sending them out of the Shunjo and into the stars to shine brilliantly among them. But in fact, we are hoping the dead will board the Starskiff and return home, no? Had a discussion with our colleagues in the Skyfaring Commission. We decided to place a projection of the Starskiff at Foxhome Tomb, so everyone who comes to mourn will have something to pin their hopes on. Mother, take a look at this. What do you think? Well done. We'll keep it docked at Foxhome Tomb. I'm not interrupting that moment. I don't have it in me. How's it going? You missed. Kind of terrible at this. You should probably get a job change, my guy. Time to farm arrows for ratio. I mean, I could do that, or I could just wait until he comes out and do the event and then farm what I need after. Like a lazy bitch. Hey, how's it going, team? Justice will be served, they scream, chasing after me rapidly, knowing full well they will not catch me. Gotta admire the temerity. Or not. You could always not admire the temerity. Oh, there's so many of you here now. It's really awkward, actually. You're under arrest. The fuck I am. You'd have to catch me first. The fuck's gonna enforce that? Nobody McFuckface? Or you had a son recently. Gonna send Nobody McFuckface Jr. after me too? Alrighty. We are all cleared up area-wide. Love that for me. And we're rolling on 10 minutes till. I'm going to close up shop early, because I'm really just fishing for it right now. Let's see. Who's up to no good that we can cause more problems for? Kara's doing a little Stardew. JM's doing Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Ah, Razor's doing Conundrum 10 plus gears in gold. That sounds reasonably impressive. I'm willing to head over there, sure. Let's go see what Razor's up to. But, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Whether you came in naturally, you got that email notification, saw me on Twitter, came in with a raid. All of y'all being here does make my day just a little bit better. And that you would offer me some of your precious time and attention at the very start of a brand new year does mean the world to me. So thank you so much for stopping by. Tomorrow I will not be live as I DM a tabletop RPG of my own making, and I gotta go make sure that's all ready to go, give my players the best experience I can. But Thursday, 6 p.m. EST, we'll be back on live, having a good time playing Like a Dragon Gaiden, man who erased his name. If you've never seen a Yakuza game, they are an absolute delight, a treat, and I hope you will stop by to enjoy them, even a fraction of as much as I do. But in the meanwhile, if you're new here, you can find me on my socials, especially Twitter and Discord. So if you want more of the gacha goodness, you want to chat, you want to exchange memes and have a chance to make it on the meme of the week during the chatting screen, hop on in, say hello, have a good time, but above all else, have a phenomenal rest of your night and an even better tomorrow. Go do some crimes and come back to tell me about them. I want stories, I want excitement, and I'll see you soon. And see you as well, YouTube.